drops from the overhead compartment, remove any face covering before placing the oxygen mask over your nose and mouth. As part of our clean commitment, everyone must wear a face mask over your nose and mouth and secured under your chin and neck during the flight. You may briefly lift or lower the face mask while eating or drinking. Please keep your mask on if you want to sleep somewhere they don't have to wait.
Oh, it's just like the SIP. It's just like the SIP.
Same thing?
Yeah, same thing. Anyway, the documentary iDubbbz came out to shoot.
Yeah.
Because we want to release our footage from that.
Yeah.
Because the footage, I don't think the footage is going to be released.
Gotcha.
What do you think about that? Here's the thing: we don't want to like put iDubbbz on blast or do anything weird. iDubbbz came out. He shot a like documentary with me and Nick and the crew here, and I think I probably blew it personally with him. And it's through no fault of his, whatever. I sent him it doesn't even matter. I think I probably kind of like overwhelmed him. He was on Twitter. He was on Twitter trying to line up fights with people. Mm-hmm. And I was like, yo, can you get me in there? Let me get a fight with Fantano. And I think I bothered him too much. Something like that. I wasn't like an asshole or anything, but I think I probably just texted him too many times. Anyway, the documentary, it hasn't come out. It's like almost a year. When was that? 6 months ago? 8 months ago?
Say 8-9 months ago.
8 or 9 months ago, we shot that footage, and it's clear that it's not coming out. And the problem is that we shot a ton of funny stuff, and we took like 2 weeks of our time and shot a bunch of shit that's like really awesome. And we spent like we rented all that shit. We
rented a T-Rex.
Spent fucking $15,000 on the thing. So we got to release our footage.
Yeah.
So that's what we're gonna do.
Here's what happened.
Jet's cutting it up, and it's not to like.
This is what happened.
It's not to make iDubbbz look stupid or anything, or like do anything like burn. We took your documentary footage and released it first, dude. No, it's just like we spent $15,000 on this.
Yeah.
We took 9 months to make or it's been 9 months, and there's no communication, and we did we spent 2 weeks of time. That's what I'm more worried about. So. We're just going to cut together our footage in like the funniest way. We're not going to try to make anyone look bad. We're going to take whatever's funny moments, make a cool cut out of it. So I think that's.
I would do that.
I think that's fair.
If I spent $15,000 on something,
is that fair?
We put a lot of labor into it, so it was his documentary, but by the end of it, it was like our documentary. Like we all.
And to be honest, I think like we went to Joey. Can you open up the iDubbbz gaslighting document? we came up with a lot of funny ideas to like pull tricks and like I hired this crackhead girl to pretend to be my girlfriend, and she said that she told iDubbbz that I like abuse her and all this stuff. And we did all these funny like prank things, but it wasn't to make him look like an asshole. It was to like make his project funnier. Yeah. Like we wanted to make, because the thing is, I like iDubbbz. I think he's funny, and I know he was getting like some static or whatever with people online. I wanted to make a video with iDubbbz where it was like, oh my God, this is fucking crazy, mayhem. This is funny.
Yeah.
And make something cool. So we have the iDubbbz gaslighting video document here. This was our prep document. Can you scroll down?
Before anything was filmed, this was like the day one prep.
And part of what went wrong was I think iDubbbz was kind of trying to punk me a little bit. Yeah. And like make me look like a guy that had like fallen off, which I have. Like I've fallen off, like undoubtedly. But I think he kind of wanted to like, he wanted to come out here and see something depressing, and we like ended up making this kind of like funny thing. Stuff to buy: lots of alcohol, a bunch of Pokemon cards. Try to tell him what Pokemon is, as if it's some new thing like crypto. Buy parakeets from Petco. Fill fridge with unbagged meat. Spend 10K on scratch tickets. A bunch of dead wasps.
Quarter pound of weed on the table.
All right, scroll down. So we wanted to say part of it was like he was going to come out and see like where was I in my career after having like fallen off or whatever, and I wanted to be like, well, we're just rapping, we're just like we're like laying down tracks now and rapping all day. And Joey was like doing all this shit like yo, check it out, this is kind of like a Drake beat. Like making him listen to beats and shit. Record a lot of bad rap music, stage fright where Sam re-records breaths, insists the auto-tune's in the wrong key, super quiet ad-libs, like a song with the hook swag like iDubbbz. Stage fight over who gets to use the alias Cream Boy. Keep fucking up takes and blame someone else. Oh man. Yeah, set off smoke detector while recording. One song entirely stolen U2 Sunday Bloody Sunday lyrics. We had Wecking, you know who Wecking Ball is?
Yeah.
We had him come out and pretend to be security, and he would stand in front of the door, and you'd have to get his authorization to go out.
He didn't pick up on it?
Who, Wecking Ball?
No.
iDubbbz?
No.
I think he picked up kind of like pretty quick.
He knew something was weird, yeah.
He knew who Weck was.
Give up the act at all.
Have Weck ask iDubbbz in private if he can help him with rent. Man, I wish I took him out in the Trans Am.
Oh no!
And I went all out. It was crazy. It was awesome.
That car's a fucking hell ride. Hellhole.
So let's check out. Can we check out the footage? Should we look at the footage? Let's scroll down the rest of this list here and just briefly have it on screen. During sparring, chanting "Ooga Chaka."
Sparring, being
Ooga Chaka, Ooga Chaka, Ooga Chaka.
Be insecure about how good we are.
Yeah. Keep doing wrestling shit, but say it's boxing. Yo, bro, I'm boxing you right now. In-car boxing for self-defense situations.
Start sparring while out to dinner. That's so fucking funny.
Oh, and then the fake girlfriend.
The fake girlfriend, she shaved her head for this. She looked fucking totally wrecked. And she was like going in iDubbbz pockets, like looking around in his pockets, trying to feel around and shit.
No.
The first
so
few
funny.
minutes of them meeting, she walks up behind him and puts her hands like this in his back pockets. And he's already uncomfortable like that.
She smashed it. She was so fucking good, man.
No fucking way.
Best
Who was
best
that?
cast member.
Just this girl.
Actress
Like
type?
an actress type chick who was
No
like down
way.
for everything. Like shaved her fucking head. I paid her to shave her head. And she was like totally believable. She was like acting drugged out and like it was fucking nuts.
Awesome.
Tries to have a 3 or 4-way, keeps saying she loves fucking on coke.
We can send her to the gas station to buy blunt wraps.
Alone? Yeah. I thought of a lot of stuff about that other girl, like sending her to the gas station to like buy shit. Like
Go give me a soda.
Yeah.
Go down the street a half a mile.
When we all left, you stay here and lock up.
Oh yeah, leaving her alone to lock up after us when we leave. And let's scroll down. What else we got here? Office. Put fake shit on the bathroom floor. Joey brandishing gun just in case I have to hot someone. Keep telling iDubbbz about altcoins he should buy. Like we did this thing where we were like crypto trading. Like
I refer to iDubbbz as Max Mofo.
Screen, yeah, screen with USD live chart, just USD, like a ticker.
Yeah.
It's just $1. It's always been $1.
Breaks out.
Flip the breaker and pretend the power is out. Sam insists we keep working and gets really mad. Work on pen and paper. Okay, anything else? buy fake Beeple NFTs. Jet was in the corner on the Xbox the whole time. Yeah, I know. That's fine. Scroll down. What else we got?
I would have done that too. I would have taken that job.
It is slowly
Xbox all
revealed
day.
Sam is an adult baby and eats applesauce and baby food in private. Pacifier. Sam temper tantrum. I wanted to go karting. We didn't go karting. We rented the slingshot though. You remember?
Yeah.
Oh my God, lockdown night. Fuck, man, we have so many funny ideas.
Hey, it's me, Tyler. I just got my bowl cut, and I'm really excited about my new bowl cut. A lot of people think I'm crazy, but what they don't know is that this authentic ethnic head wrap enables me to move, shuck and jive, and groove like an ethnic person. Yeah. For the sake of argument, you come at me in a public situation, and I have to shoot through a crowd of people to defend myself. Self-defense situation. Bitch, I'm Angelic.
They've made him into a meme, which basically means the trolls own him now.
A hoax that makes the rounds just about every time there's a mass shooting in the U.S. The gunman was a man named Sam Hyde.
Many folks posting this photo of a blonde man holding a gun.
Adult Swim has decided to part ways with $1 Million Extreme, an alt-right affiliated show.
Messages of hate, misogyny, anti-Semitism.
You're being such a pussy right now.
This man is named Sam Hyde.
Sam Hyde has been misattributed as the gunman.
So, if he's not the shooter, who is Sam Hyde?
What, do you have a list of questions?
Yeah.
What?
You can't see
You
them.
better not surprise me with anything.
You're gonna get hella surprised.
You better not. What are you gonna do, iDubbbz? I want to see the question. All right, go ahead. Well, my name is Gormedios, and I'm a 400-year-old vampire, but I actually appear to be 13. So.
And what is your career? What is your job?
Interesting question.
Back in March, we went to Rhode Island to film a documentary with Sam Hyde, who's known for his comedy videos.
You can do a lot of damage.
I've been aware of Sam and his comedy for a long time, so I thought it'd be interesting to get to know more about Sam because not many people know much about him. He's a bit mysterious. He's a bit unwieldy. I'm just really hoping that this isn't going to be a struggle. You know, it's a different energy. It says, welcome to Massachusetts. Welcome to Massachusetts. Cool. I was definitely going into the whole thing like super nervous. You know, I didn't want to mess anything up because it really felt to me like there was a lot to mess up. I'm going into sort of a world that I don't understand at all. I know nothing about the guy really, other than what he chooses to put out there in the world.
Wow, hey. Wow, I can't believe this is happening. I'm Hayden. I'm here for the documentary and stuff.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, Sam called me and everything.
Oh, awesome. Good to meet you, man. Yeah, so as we're going to the office, we run into like a random 19-year-old guy who's like, oh, hey, iDubbbz. I was like, well, I don't know who this is. This is very confusing. Turns out he was just a kid that Sam had hired to come film more parts of the documentary. So that already took me by surprise.
Whoa. Hey.
Yeah, I wish I have a car, but the battery's dead, so my grandfather's like fixing it up and everything.
Okay.
So,
what's up?
So I got the card. I have 3 of them.
Yeah?
Yeah, come on.
Whoa. Yo.
What a place.
Did you guys knock before you open the door?
Should I pat them?
Oh my god.
No, they're okay.
Hey guys.
What's up, buddy?
What the fuck?
Welcome. What's up, buddy?
You gotta get it. I'm autistic for free.
I'm
Chris.
Ian, good to meet you.
Jeff. Nice to meet you.
Y'all did working on like fitness stuff?
Yeah.
So when we got into Sam's office, there were a lot of computers, a lot of people. The security guard, he was doing this whole routine, being very serious the whole time. It felt very tense.
What's that around your neck?
Jawser size?
Jawser size?
Yeah.
Is that like mewing? Is that
It was
like
part of the
improved,
mewing triad. If you want to get Chad-like facial features, you have to do this.
Yeah.
You want one? Jesus.
Yeah, I got one.
Here. There you go. That's clean, by the way. That's not a joke. That hasn't been anywhere weird.
Yeah, at some point I opened I think some sort of loot crate that had some sort of tactile.
One of your many loot crates?
Yeah. Like when you look at Sam's videos, there's really no, it doesn't feel like there's a whole lot of production value put into them. So I was a bit, I think, confused and put off by there being so many people in this room. I just didn't know what their role in anything was.
So yeah, this is the, we call it the master station.
Yeah.
But this is where we get it done.
Yeah.
You guys, this is more of a
Is this
show
bigger
for
than your
us.
place?
Yes. I don't have anything like this. I'm just out of my house.
Okay, cool.
Mortgage and all that.
I found that. That's very cool. We have a better setup than iDubbbz does.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You guys aren't doing this every day, though. It doesn't look like this all the time. This is a show, right?
What do you mean? The mess?
Well, no, just all the people, all crammed. Like what? What are you working on?
Yeah.
Josh is new.
I'm the narrative.
Yeah.
But these guys are full time. Joey's my audio guy. Julian's my editor. Evan does 3D models. Chris does writing stuff.
Wow.
He's not full time. Hey, that guy over there.
Just part time. Yeah.
He's just here for the documentary because I run double. Because he's got a what camera is that?
This is a T6. It's
That's
nothing
a T6.
special.
So I didn't know if you were going to come with a good camera, so we got a T6 over there. And then Weck is security, obviously.
Right.
Let's get some fresh air.
All right.
The same color. I have to get I'll explain on the outside.
I want to keep it on the down low. I want to be kind of surprised when it goes down.
Yeah.
So
wait till after.
yeah, you guys can like spam shit.
I'm not
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, I wasn't accusing you or anything.
I'm actually live streaming right now.
No, you're great.
Hey. Smirnoff Ice on the other end.
A little bit of natty, a little bit of Smirnoff.
Crazy setup.
Yeah.
Oh my god. What's going on, man? Hey, thank you for doing this, by the way.
Yeah. You don't care if you're doxxed or what?
Oh, 385 Columbia Ave? Hey, stay away. Hey, get any cute girls out there. Don't be coming by 385 Columbia Ave. I'm shy. I really appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
Because you're obviously got a bigger viewership. And it's like your brand, you can't be messing around with people who are like unsafe.
Yes.
Like, what's he going to say? Is he going to talk about Hitler? Listen, I'm not as racist as PewDiePie, okay? I'm not going to bring anything about Hitler. I got to go, let's go get, my mechanic has to teach me how to top off my oil, because I don't know how. Because it has a thing that I've never seen before.
You're okay with going in the trunk?
Bingo.
It's kind of loud. Yeah, I'm starting to get the idea that you're sort of the guy that I hate in every major city.
Oh, with the noise?
Yeah.
You don't like it?
I don't think I like it. It feels like a lot is happening for very little. Have you ever been in a Tesla?
A Tesla? What are they, fast? Tesla speed? Look at a Tesla motor. That's why it's so fast. It's got the Tesla motor. It's got the Tesla motor.
Yeah, I don't have life insurance.
I literally know what I'm doing. Like, I would never go past like 80% on public roads.
Like an anime reference, 80% power.
I would never use my true power on the streets.
I'm into it now. I sort of get it now.
is not registered. When I was driving this thing here, it just shut off in the middle of the highway. Like it stopped. Yeah. And I had to like turn it back on while going, you know.
That doesn't give you any sort of anxiety?
You never have anxiety.
Yeah.
If you have anxiety, you're dead. Next thing you know, you're dead. If you ever get anxiety, next thing that happens, you fucking die.
Sounds a lot like my dad. I'm like, Dad, just say anxiety. Just say the word. He's like, no, that doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist. Your dad's a wise man.
Does your dad use the word anxiety?
No, my dad gives, the advice that he gives comes after long reflections on alcoholism, and it's usually very depressing. He probably has, not manic depression, but like cyclomania, like mild manic depression. He gets little manias and he gets depressed phases.
Do you say you're a lot like your dad?
Chemically and biologically, yes, but I've thankfully been able to overcome a lot of his problems. Probably because he was so open about them when I was a kid. Like, I've never had alcohol, I've never been drunk. I've been drunk, like, almost drunk, like, twice. That's true. Because both my parents were alcoholics and they told me, you know, they warned me about it and whatnot.
I think it might help for the viewers. When you say something like that, if you're serious, you say 100% serious.
100% serious. How about this? No, I'll say this. I'll say, baby Sammy, serious. You fucking retard. So now you know. So you don't have to guess because you're autistic. So you need a picture book guide to tell you when someone's in a mood. Here's an angry face. Here's happy. Okay? Get your guidebooks out so you know when people are in different moods. You fucking retards. But yeah, I'll do that. I'll say baby Sammy's serious.
There has been times where I can't tell, you know? It's like when you've talked about women a lot of the time.
Beating women! What a bitch will do to you once she gets her claws in.
I want this, I need this.
You're gonna be the prettiest princess astronaut as soon as you grow a fucking brain. You dumb bitch.
As if when you say that someone raped you, anyone's gonna believe you, you dumb bitch. Fuck off.
That's mostly serious, yeah. Because I'm not misogynistic. I don't like hate women, and there are women that I value like very highly and I think are amazing. But women are like super dangerous. 3 ways that you're really super fucked up. 1 is women. 2 is with being a bad driver. 3 is with going to college, like making life decisions based on somebody else's expectations and not like what's best for you. You know what I mean? Those are like the 3 big ones to really like turn yourself into a perk head and like fuck your shit up. Oh, and drug use too, but that's not. I just don't think about that because I haven't had any experience.
It's not relevant to you.
Yeah, I haven't. I literally have never been high or anything.
I'm gonna guess you're single right now.
No, I got a girl.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's her name?
Danny. You'll meet her, she's coming by. Now you'll see she's gorgeous when you meet her. Oh, hey, trust me, buddy. She's 100% real. Grade A and B. When you get a load of her pussy and her ass, you're gonna be squeezing your legs together saying, Hail Mary, brother. This thing is so fucked. Can't believe we live.
Fuck.
Come here, iDubbbz, look at this. This Home Depot metal swirl on the spoiler, that's nice.
That makes it go faster.
That's how you know a Laotian owned it. No racism. But this is a nice
What
little...
is that? Day 1, I was obviously on edge. Sam is a very unpredictable person, but I started to notice that he has patterns. The way he talks about things. He'll say something very cryptic, and then he'll look at the camera as if the audience knows what he's talking about.
What's Laotian? Laos is only one of the greatest countries in the world, and they have great taste, which is why the Laotians put this diamond pattern on here.
Okay.
Don't worry about it, though.
A lot of Sam's comedy seems to be rooted in him trying to rile people up.
Lena Dunham, you've made threats against me, so now if I see you in person, I'm gonna be afraid for my safety. I'm gonna have to protect my life. In public, when I see you, Lena Dunham, I'm gonna knock your fucking head off. Just like that, bitch.
It seems like he says things that are either taboo or just kind of edgy.
Yeah, you know what, sweetie? You're gonna be an astronaut.
Like a fucking retarded bitch dyke could ever do that.
There have been many infamous Sam Hyde moments where he tries to harass or get the attention of people like Ethan Klein or Lena Dunham.
I just got off text with Ethan from H3H3, and he said he was gonna put up $5,000 because, you know, he like took some of my style and stuff, and like you know, got really popular doing he did his own thing, but he like took some of my like humor.
Most recently, he's trying to get Joe Rogan to fight him.
If I hit Joe Rogan, he would instantly forget every piece of jiu-jitsu knowledge. Joe, you would know as much jiu-jitsu as Marcella May Rogan after I hit you. You'd be goo goo gaga mode, okay? You'd be looking for some Pampers. The list of things I wouldn't do to Joe in a fight. I wouldn't take no for an answer. Call me Joe.
I'm assuming it's all just for exposure, or he's trying to goad these people into embarrassing themselves. At least that's what I thought Sam was doing it for.
I don't think the point is to get them, to lure them into doing anything. I think it's just part of the character.
Yeah.
But I've been trying to be, I've been consciously trying to be more, not necessarily less mean, but like more joyful. So if I do if I like say like fuck you to somebody, I try to do it with like a spirit of like, you know, joie de vivre.
Another Sam Hydeism is that when he's being serious or genuine for too long, he will undercut it by saying the exact opposite of the point of view he was expressing before. It makes it very confusing to have a conversation with him and get his actual feelings about a particular topic.
Like the Joe Rogan stuff, I think is like, it's really lighthearted, even though I want to kill his you were
doing well. It's probably some kind of self-awareness that Sam has where he realizes that in front of a camera he needs to bring his brand of comedy out.
This thing rips ass.
But because so much of Sam defaults to sarcasm and irony, it was really hard to know if I was getting genuine responses to the serious questions I was asking.
And you don't get annoyed or bothered by the noise. You like it.
Of the car?
Yeah.
It's really annoying.
Okay. But you put up with it because there's other benefits.
Well, what do you want me to do? Freak out and start screaming? I could stop putting up with it. Like a retard?
I guess what
It's fine. I'd probably rather be in a rental Corolla right now. It would be more comfortable.
Okay. Are you supposed to wear a mask at the drive-thru here?
No, you just put your shirt over your face.
Do you do that?
What, this?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? As opposed to what, putting a fucking mask on?
Yeah, it's a little cringe, don't you think?
What, covering your face with a t-shirt?
Yeah.
You think putting a mask on is less cringe than covering your face with a t-shirt?
Yeah.
Dude. You gotta get out of
With
California.
the mask?
And then what do you guys want?
2 spicy deluxes as well.
2 meals or sandwiches?
Let's do sandwiches.
2 spicy deluxe sandwiches also. He just reported me for not having a mask. You can take that mask off now. I like to pretend the Chick-fil-A girls are my own private harem. And they exist to serve. Take the mask off, Jesus Christ. They exist to serve me.
Who doesn't like the masks?
Gotta get your input on 2 things. Yeah. When we get back to the office, we'll go over the whiteboard.
Good.
Actually, we do have to work out though. That's not a joke.
Yeah.
One of the few things I was actually looking forward to on day one was meeting Sam's girlfriend, Danny. Because, you know, if I was gonna have a hard time breaking through Sam's comedy wall, I knew that Danny would be the solution to that.
How long have you been together?
Like 2.5 years, 2 years.
Okay.
She could give me honest, truthful answers to how Sam really is and all the other questions that I had. At least that's what I hoped would happen.
Honestly, she kind of makes my life hell.
You know, life isn't...
What, horrible?
Not horrible. I don't think you feel horrible.
I do.
You don't feel
yes,
horrible.
I do.
That's bullshit.
No, it's not. It's fucked.
Is it one of the...
It's suffocating, and I can't leave it because it's like a security blanket type thing.
Security blanket for you?
Yes.
You like the security?
Yes.
This feeling that you're getting, it's like just added responsibility, essentially, about worrying about another person?
No, we mean why it feels horrible?
Yeah.
No, because she's like a fucking mess.
Oh. Interesting. Have you considered going to therapy?
For myself?
For you, I mean, you could contribute to her being a mess.
What do I need therapy for? I could contribute to her being a mess? Are you kidding me?
I can see your personality and how you interpret things. Contributing to her being a mess, sure.
Well, we'll see.
It's part of the
How about this?
flywheel
How about
of,
this?
like,
You could be the counselor when we meet her. You can dig into it.
Counselor.
We'll see whose fault it is.
Okay.
That's Danny right there. Hi, honey. iDubbbz, just stick a camera in her face immediately. That's my girlfriend that you were asking about.
Hi.
Please don't flirt with iDubbbz.
Okay. Hi.
You're Danny?
Yeah. You look anemic. But
Anemic?
yeah, a little bit. We look alike though. It's kind of weird.
Okay, I think I get what you were saying.
No comment.
Yeah, I think we
Let
do
me
look
see the
alike.
hat.
Yo,
Let me see the hat.
people
I wanna
Jerry's
see-
working on. It's
I thought you were bald.
No.
You got what?
It's like
Oh, word.
Why is your head so
You
fucking
got
big?
fancy speakers?
I got a large cranium.
That's weird.
It's part of my genes.
Maybe you just have like a really large skull. I don't know. Have you like weighed your head?
I have not weighed my head, no.
Oh, well, I haven't like weighed my head without the fluid in it in like a while, but yeah.
I like your shoes.
Thanks.
Like mostly traditional.
It looks like shit.
I'm not a tattoo connoisseur, so I wouldn't know. The environment was very uncomfortable as a whole. Talking with Sam, you know, he's very forward and he's got a big personality. The rest of the guys there were very
Dipped in Sherm. You want one, John?
I'm good, thanks though.
weird. The whole environment was weird. But when it came to Danny, it was just sad.
Okay, so yeah, after you just like stop smoking, your blood pressure goes like all the way down. Can't you like give a hug, you know? Like blood just stop flowing and you're fucking dry.
I really didn't know how to feel. I would say that the rest of the guys made me medium level uncomfortable. Danny made me extremely uncomfortable.
I have more. You want to see my tattoos? I feel like a dog sitting on the floor.
At that point, I feel irresponsible just like talking to her. It felt like we need to get her help or something.
I'm basically small.
Yeah,
Same height. We're the same height.
that's true. I thought it was going to be a lot colder here.
It is very cold.
That's not too bad.
What color is it?
It'll be brown, I think.
No, that's like
Yellow. Green?
Yeah.
Yeah, you might be right.
I thought y'all got in a wreck. I was checking the police scanner.
No. Danny, can you stop trying to fuck iDubbbz?
All right, so
What's this whiteboard all about?
You guys want to go over our team meeting?
Team meeting.
We do have to find the next big idea.
Yeah.
Okay? Because right now, things are on the decline. Things are not going that well. We have to find a big idea, whether that's like a viral video to get me back on top.
I said like we could do something like TikTok related. Like
Start doing TikTok videos?
Literally like just anything on TikTok. Like a dude dancing, like just you flossing. That'd be so funny. Just some dumb shit like that.
That's a really good idea. So flossing video?
Yeah. Or like I don't know, Among Us is popular.
Among Us?
Do shit like that, yeah. Yeah, like Reddit sus.
Among Us mukbang.
That would be so funny.
Among Us mukbang.
A Reddit sus.
I saw, well, a lot of people, Among Us stuff, I think a lot of people are doing that. Get any money with that?
Yeah, I made mad money.
Did you really make mad money?
Yeah.
What did you buy?
This Chinese commie fucking coin. It was pretty sick. It's illegal to buy it. Can you edit this out? You get that play from the crypto trading, so I don't think it should be on things to spend less on because it's been making us money.
I mean, Julian lost a lot of money on that, but
I'm not gonna snitch, but Julian did spend $110 on skins.
on Fortnite?
Yeah, Julian.
He's busy. Don't mess with him. He's making genius happen. Whose idea was weed vape?
That was my idea, but it wasn't.
It's a bad idea.
Yeah, it's
What
a
was
really
the-
bad idea.
Why?
Being too high isn't that fun. Funny, but I just don't want to do that.
Okay, weed vape is off. That's not funny.
Mr. Sam, sorry to interrupt you. I'm going to check all the entrances.
All right, we're back. Wait, let me know if we're clear to use this door at some point today.
Right, it's locked for now, but I'll let you know.
All right. Chris, we got a security stand at the hold here. I'm putting us on red until Chris stops messing with the lights. That's actually necessary.
What's above red?
Why are you so interested?
I'm just curious what happens.
I wouldn't worry about it.
There's like a new trend where like hot girls are like playing with Legos.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we
it's
should
on.
that'd be really good.
It's on TikTok.
Yeah.
Is that an actual thing? We pull that up on that screen? Is that possible?
Yeah, hot girls with
Pull
Legos.
that up on the
Yeah,
laptop.
big screen.
It's literally like a TikTok like format.
That's fucking super retarded.
That's so funny.
Do we know any hot girls?
No.
I mean,
We don't have any hot girls.
no.
What about the animal prank?
Animal prank was iffy because we didn't know how people would react to that.
What would that
What
like?
is animal
People
prank?
generally like animals.
Hurt an animal in a YouTube video, people are gonna freak out.
Also, getting an animal might be like super
we
expensive.
good? Well, you were talking about finding an animal in the woods.
Yeah, like a wolf or something.
That's cheap. That's
Yeah.
free. Because we can't do a funny idea because these SJW cucks are gonna get on my case for hurting a dog. Okay,
Exactly, Sid.
dude, it's fucking retarded.
Fucking stupid. It's just a dog.
I hate these cucks so much. Things to spend more on: podcast, rap gear.
Rap gear.
Rap gear is just like clothing for rap videos. Like Joey's like swagged out right now. I want to.
Joey, your fit is crazy, bro.
Your fit is crazy.
It's like a tax write-off. So.
How much are those shoes?
400.
How much is like your whole outfit? By
The
the
hat
way?
was 300.
Yeah.
Ring 300.
Yeah.
These were 3,000.
Yeah.
This
Okay.
is 1,500.
Yeah.
This might be a bit much.
Yeah.
Can we erase that?
Let's avoid the racial stuff for now,
Yeah.
because Biden.
Yeah. Let's keep it kosher.
All right. So Drake Kiki replaces Nike blackface. What about win a date with iDubbbz
Yeah, not a fan of
for the
that.
lady girl fans? Oh, he always has the best viral videos. Here, show iDubbbz that. He always finds the funniest shit. Show him a few more. Show him a few more.
Little bank, but that's okay. But my best
Fucking stupid bitch.
Show him the one you were showing me before. Show him the fucking shit, the rare shit. Have you seen this iDubbbz? Dude, you gotta.
Yo, this is so funny.
I'm watching.
iDubbbz, you gotta see this.
Yeah, yeah.
What are those? These guys are retarded. Yo, that's goofy. That's goofy. Damn.
Bro.
We got collab with iDubbbz. That's the one good thing. Fake death. I don't think.
That might be good just for money though.
Yeah. Well, no. That's the problem with that is that's a one-time thing. So if I'm gonna fake my death,
You
or like tell my fans I have cancer or something, I can't keep doing that. Like you
pretend
can't.
to
You
be
know you can't do that more than once. I can't go to my
pretend to be
fans and be like, hey, I have cancer again. Oh, well, just give me $300,000.
That works. There was those two like.
That's a one-time thing. Danny, nobody cares that you have cancer, okay? David Dobrik, I think we can. Do you have any connections? I'm serious though.
To David Dobrik?
Or like any top YouTuber that we can get. Like, do you have any way to leverage your connections to like help us? No.
I mean, it depends.
Do you know Danny Mullins?
Danny Mullins? He's like a YouTuber. I fucking hate that guy.
I don't think so.
If you could like hook us up, like I want to fight him.
Danny Mullins?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who he is.
Steam, I think that goes without saying. We should be torrenting games or sharing Steam accounts. We should not be buying.
You can't really like torrent like stuff.
We gotta pick a game and stick with it.
Well,
like, we can't be going from
Then
Valheim
we
to
can't
like.
but we can't play those online.
No Steam. We gotta stop spending. We gotta stop buying fucking steampunk games. And last thing, anyone knows anyone who can ask for money? If anyone knows any rich Bitcoiners, Julian's family is gonna ask his family. iDubbbz, we're gonna ask him when the camera's off if we have money. But yeah, anybody, if anyone knows anyone that's got money, ask please. I think we covered it, guys. We don't back down. Be a fucking wolf. Okay, that's evolution. That means evolution designed you 6,000 years to become a fucking wolf. So that's how you act. All right. Quote for the week: think it, dream it, do it. Can we get a chant going? Think it, dream it, do it. 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 All right. Does anyone want to work out? Can we go back to security level orange? Is that door's locked?
Absolutely.
All right.
I go through my day pretty normal like. I'm a normal guy. I'm a swell guy. I'm a nice enough guy. I'm a cool kind of guy. I'm a pretty groovy guy. But then I get a little sugar in me and I start to go cuckoo. Doesn't have to be much. This time around it was two of 501 brownies. Only 90 calories each, but they do the job. Do you know what I'm saying? They get me going. They get me riled up. A little cuckoo, a little wacky.
Everyone, this is Ben. They're gonna be filming some shit.
Start getting me a little kooky. A little, loopy. Ooh. Hey, somebody put this kid in a padded cell. Give him a straight jacket. He's going a little wacky.
I've seen it. Get iDubbbz reaction to the video.
You want me to stop? Isn't that wonderful?
It's like the best viral video.
Rick,
the hottest one.
Rick Lax video.
We put Josh in a Spider-Man costume, and he does a flip and a gas. He does a front flip and a gas.
I can do the splits and all that shit.
He can do front flips so good.
How is that related to the top viral video?
Well,
there's bad.
NFTs are viral.
NFTs are viral.
That would be viral.
Is this the trailer?
Yeah.
iDubbbz, watch this. This is the trailer.
It's really funny.
I like this screen setup. That's the cinema presentation.
Joe, how did you do that?
Who's ready to go save Cypher?
I do solemnly swear to decimate my foes.
Pretty incredible, right?
Yeah, that was so cool.
Jet.
We wanted to make the greatest war film of all time.
Yeah, Jet.
And we did it.
Face, you hit your high.
We're going to do some kind of fitness related thing. I think it might involve boxing.
This is gonna look so cool on you. Yo.
Yeah.
The internet's gonna go crazy when they see this. It's gonna be viral.
That's it. Go, dude. That's really actual Korean. Can you believe that? It sounds like Star Wars. It sounds like I made it up. If I was a civilization, I would have thought of something better. What? You're racist. You were talking about how you hate. Did you just mean American or like actual? You brought that up unprompted. Okay, here we go. Let's keep going. Hey. Hey. Spin on that bottom a little more. Let's spin. Hey. Keep going. 5 more. Hey. Let's go. Hey. 3 more. Yep. Boom. There you go. Now you know how to protect your life against the homeless person you kick when they're on the ground. Kick a homeless guy in the fucking head. You need money? You need a warm meal? You want a warm meal? When I fight homeless people, I do the comedy moves. I'm like that. I don't even care if it's inefficient. I just want to cause humiliation against America's homeless. What do you fight for?
Veterans.
Not homeless ones, though. I can't tolerate homelessness. It's just something I don't tolerate. It's just something I don't accept or tolerate.
Oh man.
This is the other kind of fucked up thing is that he's doing like YouTube boxing now, and I planted this seed in his head.
Oh, sorry. All right, let me put this down.
No, you can keep going.
You got energy still?
Yeah.
Alright, let me get the pads back on. Grab those red gloves here.
No, Mr. iDubbbz. You hurt me. You hurt me, iDubbbz. Ow. Mr. iDubbbz. Ow. Mr. iDubbbz, it's too loud. Mr. iDubbbz, it's too loud. Mr. iDubbbz, no!
Headshots, go.
Day one was very rough with Sam, changing the oil in his car, going to Chick-fil-A, meeting his team of like 10 plus people, and boxing.
Hit me in the head, you fucking coward. Come on.
It was scary when we started boxing and he said shit like, hit me, hit me.
Go, hit me in the head.
Because I feel like it's one of those things where it gives him permission to go crazy if I do hit him in the head. I think it's always a little bit emasculating when you're boxing someone who has more boxing experience than you.
No, Mr. iDubbbz. You hurt me. You hurt me, iDubbbz. No. Mr. iDubbbz is too loud. Mr. iDubbbz is too loud.
Okay.
You okay? Yeah. You have the wind knocked out of me.
Good job.
And I know Sam was doing a bit of a gag, you know, to have everyone there sort of chanting things. It's like a very exciting way to sort of start the documentary.
Think it, dream it, do it. Think it, dream it, do it. Think it, dream it, do it. Think it, dream it, do it.
I guess it feels more like a cult when they're doing this chanting and everything, and you know, Sam gets to be the leader of the cult.
If you can think it, if you can dream it, you can do it. Someone saw this hairstyle and said, I look like trans baby Lisa. Is it Maggie or Lisa? Who's the baby in The Simpsons? Yeah, made me upset.
Okay, so everything up to that point was all the first day he got here. So his intro was being brought into a frankly filthy office covered in beer. He meets everyone really quickly, and then Sam immediately takes him under the bridge. And
it's
boxes.
it's a dentist office too. It's like a really super fucked up building. It's like my old landlord bought a dentist's office and repurposed it to house like businesses, and it's just the whole place smells like toothpaste. It's such a nightmare building. It's like from a horror movie or something.
Yeah,
that's what this building is.
The office is also the very first room.
Yeah, it's like you walk in through the door and the office is right there, so it's like weird.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Room one.
He didn't get any lead up into like walking into the office.
He was
just instantly in there.
Straight off the street into this.
Think it, dream it, do it. 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 Think it, dream it, do it.
Around 2008, Sam started regularly uploading comedy videos, predominantly featuring himself, alongside his friends Nick Rochefort and Charles Carroll, a comedy troupe called...
What's the one problem right now that's not going to be around in 2070? The elderly and the disabled. Because we're just gonna kill them.
The videos gained a large cult following on YouTube. The comedy style clearly pulled inspiration from absurdist Adult Swim shows like Tim and Eric Awesome Show. So naturally, after MDE had established a following online, Adult Swim picked them up to create a cable television show, $1 Million Extreme presents World Peace.
You're gonna be famous. Oh my God.
Why are you up there?
I'm being a monkey. World Peace was exactly the type of thing you'd expect to see on Adult Swim. And the show was pretty good.
Take a bite? It's clean. I'm full. I'm so full.
But good things, especially good things as divisive as MDE, aren't meant to last. And World Peace lasted about halfway through its first season before it started to get heavily criticized by the media.
For such a big sound coming out of such a small person, it's so crazy.
Former Adult Swim collaborators such as Brett Gelman and Tim Heidecker took public stances against the show, and after a heated interview with BuzzFeed writer Joe Bernstein...
You write the mental equivalent of popcorn. How am I supposed to have any respect for you when you're being such a pussy right now?
I just having trouble hearing you.
The media smearing became too much for Time Warner to handle, and World Peace was canceled.
Adult Swim has decided to part ways with an alt-right affiliated show. This show is called $1 Million Extreme, and I don't understand the appeal to it, but apparently it did relatively well on Adult Swim.
World Peace is the culmination of the 10 years of our, me, Nick, Charles efforts. I'm probably not the one to give you the unbiased reason why it ended. It's not like there was a lack of quality or funniness to it, even though I'm sure some people say, well, it's not really for me. Well, fuck you.
Sam and many of his accomplices were blacklisted from Hollywood, the MDE fan base was devastated, and Sam quickly returned back to his internet roots as a solo, self-sustained entertainer. World Peace was a show that pushed a lot of boundaries that are typically not pushed by television shows, something that has always been criticized by the media, from South Park to Always Sunny in Philadelphia. But because of the way Sam, and even the show itself, refused to allow the general public in on the overarching joke, a dogpile from these groups was to be expected, and even seemed to be welcomed by Sam and the show's fans. Did World Peace deserve to get canceled? Maybe. But was it inevitable?
Guys, come on.
Stop butt-fucking.
Nice. Good luck. Close the door.
Scrape everything.
I brought a meal too.
Okay. I love when you're walking around eating from a prep tray.
Is that really flossing my teeth?
Oh my
God. We might have one here. Yeah, it's already off the table. I feel better about that.
Jet, tell me some stuff, man. What's going on?
I'm watching United We Woke Russia. Best source for woke vids, the anti-mask establishment, and but the resistance. So I'm just here watching this cop beat the fuck out of people.
That's what I think about. I think about how animals eat raw meat. Why not me? I drink breast milk and I eat raw meat.
iDubbbz, I'm gonna get you. I'm coming for you.
Would you drink breast milk?
I always drink breast milk.
Not really though, would you?
What? I always drink breast milk.
I would.
Of course.
Do that one again.
I drink Danny's breast milk.
Oh man, good. That's probably really good.
That's probably yummy. We should try to all suck on Danny's tits. We got iDubbbz and John here.
What's going on?
Hey guys.
You guys we meet again.
Hello.
You've been watching today?
Oh my god. So I was thinking it would be a good idea if you guys go around the room and get a little pastiche of like what everyone's working on.
Pastiche.
Yeah, like a little flavor.
What does that mean?
What does pastiche mean?
Yeah.
Are you uneducated, sir? No, just get a little taste of what people are working on.
Okay, I like that.
Is it cool if I set this here?
Just see what's good. What's that?
Yeah, I set this down here.
Is that okay if he puts it back down, Wack? Yeah, you can put that there. Yeah, just you gotta be careful with unattended luggage.
Yeah.
As long as I can see it.
For sure.
That's good.
Eyes up.
Joey, put that on speaker so they can hear that. Is this on the speaker? Yeah. What are you working on?
I'm trying to, well, I don't want to say, but you can cut this part out, but I'm working on a song for Sam. This is a beat I thought we could go off of. So this is like a hot, shit right now, this shit's popping. Like, French Montana and,
Is that loud enough?
I said loud,
it's coming through. Derek, make sure you get everything for the Joey documentary, too.
Got you. So, I was like, I'll bring it back. So I was like, hold up, I'll bring it back.
Jet, what did I tell you?
So I'm like,
hey, James O'Keefe with Trump.
When I pop him like
Oh my
Pepsi,
God.
kick to the head like Jets. Oh, hold
It
on.
actually happened.
Bring it back.
It's going down.
Bring it back one more time.
Hold on. Messi, when I pop him like Pepsi, kick to the head like Jet Li, hit the right. Hold up. Hey, Messi, when I pop him like Pepsi, kick to the head like Jet Li, hit with the right and I slap my lefty. Instagram comments, talking the shit, but it will not stress me. I took her to lunch, ordered a salad, and she wanted on dressing. You know what I'm saying?
There we go. Nice, dude. Yeah, sounds fire.
That's the shit.
It's from Detroit, and it's Hold on. I can actually connect to the Bluetooth speaker. You know, like Rockwell, 80s guy?
Yeah, that sounds
It's
familiar.
a sample of that. Yeah, it's like what he's doing, but like a song. You know what I'm saying?
We gotta do a meme rap.
Like back and forth.
That'd be cool.
That'd be so cool. We could get Basie on that. He could be Trump because he'd be like a black Trump.
Yeah, yeah.
That would be great. And I'd be like white.
He can say that.
I could be like white Kamala.
Facts.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's one.
But yeah, that's fun.
Bring food.
How long have you been working on this one?
Like an hour, and just make beats.
Yeah, one team.
Yeah, one team.
One team? Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you were saying like there was one team.
Yeah, well, that is true as well. There is only one team.
There is only one team.
Yeah, we fucking hate two. Jet. Fuck. Jet. What are you working on right now?
First of all, I'm trying to open this.
Here, give it to me. Give it to me.
Jet just escaped the ICU.
Hold on.
What does your shirt say?
Make stalking illegal again.
A gang stalking?
It's like, I don't know, it's something I'm kind of passionate about. There's a lot of people online that document them getting like followed and shit, like gang stalked. And it's pretty fucked that like there's no legislation to back it up. But that's neither here nor there. What I'm working on now.
Yeah, what is this?
Oh, this is
XRP?
Yeah, Sam like.
I put you on that.
He kind of clued me in, and
I got you rippling.
I am in Ripple Army now, but XRP, I think this is really about to bust.
Yeah.
Like Sam wants me sometimes, you know, just keeping an eye on the cryptocurrency space, trying to like, you know, XRP, I think minimum probably gonna hit. What's it at now?
$5. It's gonna be $5.
$5 end a year, easily. So you know, it's 50 cents now. It's 10x.
Right. Well, what's giving you indication that's going to be going up?
It's just
everything. Brad,
like
the
YouTubers.
SEC lawsuit getting cleared. Brad House meeting with Davos.
The SEC thing got cleared.
Yeah.
It's all good now.
Yeah.
XRP is going to be back on top, so you know.
I mean, it might as well be. XRP is the one.
I thought it was Cardano, but it just wasn't. It's just XRP.
We had Cardano for like 3 weeks and did nothing, so it's not going anywhere.
So you make anything today?
Gains
today?
It's one of those things you wanna just like get crypto.
Hey, you sit down.
You want to get crypto. Yeah, can you get out of the shot? Can you get crypto and you hold crypto for like a year and you forget you have it, and then you like remember the password, and then 2 years later you're like, I'm rich.
Right. So the ideal strategy is just forget your passwords after you bought everything.
Not forget your password, but put it somewhere where you're not always touching it.
I get you.
So you don't sell your XRP too early.
Excellent.
And then, you know, if I were to sell my XRP right now, just because I had one bad day, 2 years from now, when this is worth like $2 million, I'd
never
be
sell. You
I'd
never
be
sell
suicidal.
XRP.
I would be so.
You buy the dips.
Biggest
It's
mistake.
a long road.
Buy the dip, baby.
It's a long road, man. That's all I know.
What do you think about the idea of taking profits? Isn't that kind of important?
That sounds like something an old fucking retard would say.
It's all or nothing. It's always all or nothing.
Taking profits is for real for retards.
Taking profits, it's gonna be what, worth $1 million anyway. What's an extra $8,000?
Take profits, take coffin. Get in a coffin, nail yourself in. There's
It's
your
either
profit.
10 million.
You fucking
or
retard.
Homeless,
I'd rather have no money.
Or
yeah.
homeless and fucking dead, man. Yeah, it's not a game. So I'm holding on to this long term. I'm in it for the long haul. XRP is gonna change my life. I know for a fact.
I know for a fact.
Excellent.
Alright.
Let's move over here.
You laugh, but that's gonna put us on top.
I believe you. Can you get a zoom in on him when he says stuff with his...
I'm not joking. XRP is gonna put us back on top.
No.
I don't normally do this. This is just, you know.
What do you normally do?
Normally, I've been doing writing. The writing is top secret though right now, right?
Now you can show 'em.
Writing?
Yeah.
We're doing tons of, working on a project with tons of, this is like...
Trading cards.
Yeah, we're
secret.
Yeah, they're gonna be NFT trading cards. For example, we got Libertarian Strawman. It's gonna be like Magic the Gathering meets Yu-Gi-Oh, but like with more like skill trees type of shit.
Skill trees.
Yeah. So
Path of Exile level deep skill trees.
yeah, it's so fucked. So
You might need to expand your team a little bit to get to that level, don't you
Nah.
think?
That's what we do.
Yeah?
That's what we do all day.
Have you guys made a game?
Everybody in this room is a worker.
Yeah.
We're actually Yeah, you have that brony game.
We're hitting it hard. We have that brony game. We got all this shit coming.
There's a bunch of shit.
No, I'm more of an ERC 27 guy anyway.
Swing like that. That's the first one. After we do 1,000 of those, we'll be ready to do one right into a fucking lib's face. Yes. I just voted for Donald Trump. Hope you're voting for Trump.
Yeah,
Donald Trump,
wearing
you guys
masks.
vote for Trump?
Yeah, they're voting for a pedophile. Like, what the fuck?
They voted for the pedophile.
Yeah, see?
My God,
Clockwork.
they all vote for the pedo.
This reminds me of that black guy that shot up the news reporter. You remember that?
Yeah. That's pretty much it, though.
Okay. That's your research for the day?
Yeah.
Is that for real what you did today?
Yeah, that's all I did today.
Yo, we gotta have a talk about this later. Try it on your phone. Let's do, can we do a song? Because we gotta get on that if we're gonna get this fucking stupid plan.
Alright, let me just pour up and I'll download the beat.
Alright. What are you drinking, Joey?
I wish I had an export of gooey.
Joey's got it under control.
Joey, you need a light for that.
No, it's like a ritual.
Right, come use the bathroom.
It's just when you make music.
It's no junky shit. Like
Yeah.
it's like having a glass
Wait,
of
does he try to go out?
Yeah, am I good to go?
Go this way, this way. Okay. I'm gonna do a security check as well. All the entries are stay. Nobody leave the room.
Oh, this isn't even a joke, is it?
No. Not at all.
This is 100%.
That's the magic right there.
This is what we call some rapper shit.
You put Jolly Rancher in
Yeah,
it?
Joey's not messing around.
nah, that's some like old head shit that put Jolly Ranchers in and shit. Nobody does that.
Jolly Ranchers in the spray.
That's some like some fucking
You gonna try some?
some like
Definitely
Mike
not.
Jones
Oh,
shit.
okay.
This looks like something from 5 Minute Crafts.
Yeah, it's the fun part.
Put some, you put some
That's
glitter
actually
in
5
there.
minute crafts how to pour lean the best way.
This is YouTube science.
You can smell it. You can smell the medicine.
Does that help you?
Like you
make
can
better
fact smell it.
Well,
Hey,
it's
shit,
not,
can I
it's
try
not just like it's not just an opiate.
Can I
It's not
take
like
a
popping a perk or something. It's
No, don't sip it.
Don't sip it?
promethazine
That's just
kinda-
that's like $500
gonna kill me?
cup.
Oh,
Here, let Ian smell it.
It's kind of
Doesn't
like
smell like anything.
You don't want to drink it?
No.
it's kind of like
You don't try it?
Has it just become a tradition in rap to do this, or has it always been around? Some form of that.
like
Question
DJ
that.
Screw.
Like what is that? That sounds like mad scary.
How long
like,
have you
what
been
do
doing this for?
It's like since I've been rapping.
Yeah.
It's hand in
How long have you
hand.
been rapping?
I'm rapping 10 years.
Yeah,
I was
he
sipping
has
real
proof, he has
act,
receipts.
real act, and when I was 13, I got pictures of real act.
What are you saying?
Activists.
Activists is like
They don't sell it. They don't sell it no more. But like, because
Justin Bieber got caught. Yeah.
You did?
But in like 2008, I had real act. Like,
If Justin Bieber's
like pouring it up.
Justin Bieber got caught with activists and they stopped making.
I heard Bieber was like smoking mid in 2012.
Yeah.
And did some like weird process and made it into a ring. So if you look right here, this
Real
is the top,
tris.
and then this is the bottom. See,
We don't buy
that's
lines.
the year my grandma.
We don't buy lines. We buy pints. 3K.
And then,
Cheers. Real pints. Real sealed pints.
The locals call it King Tai Dunk. King Tai Dunk.
Lockdown. Same town. I bet they didn't know we voted for Trump.
People like know you guys around here? Like you guys
No.
you guys come out here a lot?
I was actually gonna ask if you could put in like a little memorial thing. We had this bum that I would like hang out with on my smoke breaks, and he died like 2 weeks ago.
What did he die of?
He was actually, I'm not kidding. It's like, it was like a city bus. It hit him around the corner, and his name was Fingers. I'm not. That was his nickname. I don't know his real name, but I only knew him for like a year, and we would chill, and he would like ask for cigarettes and shit. Yeah. He's really cool. I'll send you a picture of him. Not like a picture when he died. There is a picture of that too, but.
How old are you? 21. Were you in anything that I don't know?
It was all like Russian shit.
Oh, okay. In Hollywood.
Well, like it was like
Okay, my name's Wack, I'm 32, and my job is security. He just wants to make sure that everything's safe around like the work area.
And this is a serious thing. It's not a joke.
What is? No, I'm actually security for Sam, yeah. I've been doing it for 6 months, yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, like, he's cool, but like sometimes he'll just like open doors like really quickly and not like tell me he's doing it. I mean, I can't be at both of the doors. Well, there's green, which is like pretty much there's no threat. And then there's yellow, orange, red, and double red. That's like the top like threat level that you could possibly be, like in the office.
Oh, okay.
Like it wasn't like.
Oh, the monitor. Oh yeah. Yes. Yo.
Lego. Is that Lego?
It's niffler blocks. This thing's gonna go together in no time.
Oh, word. Oh, we're getting.
Yeah, go ahead and drop those through your shirt. Or just, yeah, I'm actually gonna get this over. No,
No, you're good. That's a long hair problem.
My name's Chris. I'm 26. I do some writing, music. Officially, like full-time, it's only been like a month or two. I've been a fan of him, and then I found out he was like, lived like 15 minutes away from me, so I was like, oh shit, he's really tall and like muscular, and I was like, whoa.
Oh, yo, tripod? Use your phone to hit it.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah,
Not bad?
Not bad.
Shit, I got it. Thank you. Oh, I broke my wrist. Oh, here's the iPad.
Yeah.
You want to throw some more protein?
You'd like it up.
Yeah. So, we're in close. You can hear really quick.
Alright. We're clear out here.
So, my name is Yeshua Aronov. I go by Joshua. Ooh, whoa.
Okay, let's get you more.
You guys just grab me some paper towels. My mom always told me to keep my head back, but like that shit doesn't work. So I'm 21, freelance graphic designer. I'm a writer for Sam. Like whatever he needs me to write, like he'll send me a prompt and I'll just like write it.
Oh, water purifier. Which computer was that? Josh's. Oh shit.
Yo.
It's a brick iron. Oh, this came in a case. This is guaranteed to be nice. Came in a metal case. Oh,
Poker chips?
dude.
Yo. Oh, is that a box mod?
Yo, you ready to go fuck with some animals?
Whoa.
What's this? Oh, rock stars. Shit! Shit! Fuck! Danny, you open it, sweetie. I want you to have the glory on this one. Come on, be a hero, baby. You want to be famous?
Yeah. Yeah.
More rocks, you're a rock star.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay. Rocks. Damn. Legos. 1,000 bricks. Oh. Dude, why did I do that? I thought, fuck. Alright, I'm gonna go do my interview with iDubbbz. You guys clean this up.
An ally has been slain. Shit like that.
No.
I don't know what I was thinking. I thought it would be cool to like make a thing, like a Lego sculpture for iDubbbz, like a meme sculpture or something, like, because I know he likes blocks. I know iDubbbz likes memes and he likes blocks. Like I was just thinking like something like that. Like if we could build this, I don't know what I was thinking with the Legos. I just wanted to do something impressive. Anyway, all right. You guys done cleaning up yet?
Yeah.
Almost.
Just leave it.
You're the buyer.
Like I got on like all the time. Like I'm like, you get the same stuff.
I always wanted to.
Yeah,
Fuck that shit.
No, that's everybody knows I'm the GOAT. Greatest. How you gonna say I'm not your favorite? As far as the rap goes, everyone's just okay. But you know I'm a GOAT. Crazy white boy, get the job done, standing by himself with a crazy white boy. What's up?
Putting like weights to the camera out of focus as fuck. I was like, you guys should follow me. And I was like, except for Instagram, I don't even follow you.
It's like a gas filler.
I am Jed Neptune. That is my name. I am 22. Dude, every time I'm asked, I forget how old I am. I edit video primarily, and I'm also crypto strategist for Sam. I'm into Cardano, XRP, stuff like that. I won't bore you with coins, but we're pretty into the crypto world. Like if you've ever seen Sam's Twitter, he's constantly on that. And I basically put him onto all that stuff.
Bic, I guess for the purposes of this. Age, 23. I guess you could say, kind of do a little bit of everything. Editing, but I'll like shoot stuff. I'll help write and like direct and stuff too.
I'm Evan. I'm 24 years old. I work on anything 3D related for the projects. Texturing stuff, 3D stuff, video game stuff that we're working on, the NFTs. Pretty much anything that we need, I do. So I don't know, it's good to have people that are just always laughing and just going crazy. That's the complete opposite of me, pretty much, I feel like.
One man, aka Joey, Joeyy. Age, I'm 25. And what I do, I'm a rapper. Damn, this shit lean hella back. Sheesh. Like I've been doing the rap shit for a grip, and he had like seen my. I feel like I'm on like some Fed shit. Like this is crazy. Where I'm from, how I fuck with shit, it's like money talks. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he's got bread, and he's like willing to dish it out for me. You know what I'm saying? That propels my shit. What were you asking me?
Oh yeah, just I guess other hobbies.
Cut me tripping. What more is there? You know what I'm saying? Like I like to make art and I like to buy shit. That's it.
Cool. Yeah. We'll get up there, you know. Not too far. Yeah. I'm Nick.
Good to meet you, Ian. Sam's coming by?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like, I've been rusty. I haven't been on camera in a bit, so.
Oh,
I don't want to look like a fucking idiot.
What the hell?
It's a
is
Polaris
that?
shit stain. Those things are rare.
Oh.
I can't fucking believe you sent me a picture of that thing. He's like, yeah. I was like, oh, you bringing that fucking shit?
Yeah.
Yo.
Hey. All right.
You got your thong on?
What's that?
Those thongs?
I can't hear anything.
Why? Oh,
this my toy.
You bought that?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
I've had that for a month.
Oh, fun.
Hey, you know what they say? On the 7th day, God rested. On the 8th day, Polaris created the slingshot. This house is insane too. It was like fucking Architectural Digest.
That's all I wanted. I always wanted to be my cunt Aunt Barbara.
I taught him everything he knows.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. I taught myself. I did push-ups in the
He got me into selling cars, and I was terrible at it. That's why it's a joke. Yeah, I taught him fucking everything.
I taught him. It's like when you just hate customers and don't take ups.
Yeah.
Shit.
What do you think, Nick?
This thing fucking sucks.
Yeah.
I hate this fucking thing. I want to fucking break it. I want to rip the fucking. I want to punch both fucking gauges out.
It's like a fucking.
Scratch the fucking LCD.
It's like a car you buy at Home Depot.
It's like a joke. It's like you know what this reminds me of, honest to God? Have you ever been in a liquor store and you see shots of like apple ciders with like 3 Z's?
Yeah.
That's what this thing is.
Yeah.
Like that's. You guys want to go? You want to jump? You want to jump in?
Woo! That's how you know it's fast, because you're making the blow-up doll face. This thing sucks ass. The only thing that's kind of cool about it is how open it is, but it's really like this is like a motorcycle for people that don't want to deal with a motorcycle. Avanti!
You don't worry about your glasses falling off?
They have in the past. If I turn to do a head check, my glasses have fallen off in the past, and it is annoying.
car sucks so bad. Look, get a shot of this right here. This is like, Danny was saying it looks like the Iron Man car, because she's into like Marvel shit. She's a fucking boneheaded retard. And I was like, no, honey, this is not the Iron Man car. This is the car that, like, the guy that visits Tony Stark and asks for a job and he denies him, and the guy goes insane and then tries to build the Iron Man car. This is the insane Tony Stark nemesis Iron Man car. And then I was like, stop watching Marvel, you fucking retarded idiot. Not satisfied with the power. Lerix, you need to make a V8 or a V6 version of this. My lips appear chapped on camera. You gotta Photoshop them out with some sort of Korean beauty blur.
We'll put a beauty filter on.
Thank you. Yeah, put a beauty filter on all my shots, actually. Watch this! Hey, we'll be back in half an hour. We're enjoying the slingshot, my friend.
We aren't enjoying it that much. Yeah, yes. I just inhaled something that makes me want to vomit.
Or it could be I've been feeling a little sick. Look at that piece of shit right there. He's crazy. Holy shit! That scared the shit out of me. Jesus. You ever been attacked by a dog?
I've not. Have you?
I've been almost attacked by a dog. It's pretty scary, man. Because you got to start thinking, what are you going to do?
Are you going to fight back?
You're going to choke the life out of this dog? Like how much of a physical cost are you going to incur defending yourself against the dog? Like a human would win, but are you gonna be missing a dick and balls after? Are you gonna be bleeding out of your fucking both arms? That's a crazy thing to think about, fighting a dog. I will do it one day. I'll kill any dog.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
I hate this. Please, get me out. I'm very uncomfortable. Please, get me out.
Hey, Polaris made him. I just drive the heck out of him, brother.
How do I get on some
It's just like the simulator, Nick.
I want to play Avicii. I want to hear that song about the Saudi child sex trafficking ring that he was going to
You've been here 1,000 times before. It's just like the sim. It's just like the sim.
Same thing?
Yeah, same thing.
Oh, good.
Oh, that slingshot hauls. Oh! I love me some slingshot.
Yeah, slingshot's good.
That thing is such a piece of shit, first of all. It's like literally like the fucking Amazon Basics car. Second of all, have you seen those things driving around?
Yeah.
It's crazy how well they sell.
Yeah.
Like anybody who would ever want a three-wheeled recreational vehicle bought one of those. It's like a sales, it's like an insane sales thing. They must have made so much money with that. You know those fake brands on Amazon? Every piece of this car is like, buy that.
Yeah, and it looks like it was designed by a fucking Egyptian club promoter.
Here's my favorite part. Get the sound of this. That's safety you can count on right there. You want to drive it, iDubbbz? Yeah, clutch in and hit that.
What is the clutch? Is this the clutch?
Uh-oh.
Hey, is this your first time driving stick?
Yes.
Okay, and now you can go ahead and fully take your foot off the clutch. You want to know? Hey, you want to know the shortcut to being a master of the Polaris slingshot? Think Ferrari. There we go. Perfect.
Yes.
All right. So now go ahead and give it a little bit of gas.
Okay.
Get us up to speed.
What is up to speed here?
Just get us going up to like 10 miles an hour.
Okay.
And then you can put your foot on the clutch all the way down.
Yeah.
And shift it into second. And now you can let your foot off the clutch.
Okay.
You seem to be in neutral, so clutch in.
Clutch in.
Yeah.
First gear.
First gear.
Bada bing right there. Perfect.
Oops.
All right, iDubbbz, you're not thinking Ferrari, my friend. You got to think Ferrari. All right, so let's go ahead and clutch in again.
Clutch in.
All the way down. Hit that go button. And now you can start to let us slowly lurch forward there. Bada bing. Yeah, there you go. We're off. We're off to the races, my friend. Now go ahead and just give us gas. Let's go.
Yeah.
And now you can clutch in, pull down to second. Just pull straight down. Yep. Yeah, there we go.
All right.
Second gear and a slingshot is like nothing you've ever had.
Yeah.
Yeah, hit these potholes hard. There we go.
All right, now I'm getting nervous.
All right, clutch in.
Clutch in.
And just let the brakes take us to a stop at the intersection here.
Okay.
And now, let's put it back in first. And you can do the same thing onto the road here. You're good. There's no cars coming, don't worry.
Okay.
You're good to go.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Why is that happening?
Because you're not thinking Ferrari. You're thinking Lamborghini.
I'm thinking like...
You're thinking Lamborghini, bro. This ain't no Lamborghini.
It kind of feels like
Sicilian trash.
It's foot off. I'm taking my foot off the clutch, which is why that's happening.
Listen, I don't know how these things work specifically. I just know it's the vibe.
Okay, this is a vibe.
You got
Slingshot
a vibe with
vibe.
it.
Okay.
Yeah, slingshot vibe, my brother. Slingshot vibe, my brother. Yeah, slingshot. I want you to rip it out here as fast as possible. Oh yeah. Sounds perfect.
What is that?
I don't know. You're the one doing it.
Okay, there we go.
You're ruining my slingshot, iDubbbz. Jesus.
Mind if we go back to your place at some point?
We can do that.
Yeah.
My name is Nick Rochford. I'm 36 years old, and I'm a merchant. For the most part, I sell things, everything but weed and drugs. I met Sam in 2007, so I've known him for 14, 15 years now. We met, and he was like, "Oh, you do comedy?" And I was like, "Yeah, I do stand-up comedy." And I think I remember like just reading him bits that
But sketches like all night.
Yeah. And so we just started writing sketches, and we started writing sketches over the phone every day.
Watch this!
Take two. Fun. Driving around with Sam is always so much fun. He goes slow, and it's always very predictable. Seriously, this is crazy.
Do you miss the show? Like working on it?
No, Nick. Listen, this isn't working for me anymore, and I think that we should start seeing other people.
If you could make what we always make, freely, kind of like whatever you want to do, like full freedom, full reign, sure. But for the most part now, like Adult Swim, the majority of them are like, just like, it's a bad scene.
No, help yourself. $36 a bottle. Please enjoy it. Nick, what's going on, big guy? You just tripped my wife.
She can say whatever she wants, but I didn't trip your wife.
I think you're right.
Yeah, it wasn't fun. It wasn't fun. It was like, oh, cool, you're gonna like do coke with like Keith Crawford, like in a room. Like I don't have a problem. Like I don't hate my fucking girl.
I'm not running from my life to the point where I need to like
do coke, like with like strangers. Like I fine. You want to do a bump at a party in Los Angeles? Sure. Like banging lines all night with like 18-year-old fangirls or like 26-year-old like wannabe interns. Like I'll pass, man. That's fucking strange to me. Like it's not. I don't think that's like super cool. It's like stand up. You know, you drink all night.
Thankfully, Nick bullied me in a submission, and I've learned to be happy. My face isn't pounded into the pavement.
Yeah, like bullying is like super funny to me. Like it's forbidden. That's the impetus, is the forbidden.
Stop, supposed people! What I tell you, stay out of my hallway, bitch!
And bully humor is like, it's stupid and it's crude and it's also not allowed. You know, anything that's not allowed to me is always going to be like, oh. Ooh, driving a speedboat through a slow zone.
Driving drunk.
Yeah, drunk driving in reverse again. Forbidden. You know, in like LA and New York or Seattle or San Francisco, you know, Austin, the big major metros, there's so many things that like wash. Like there's a guy shooting a fucking gun. It's Tuesday. What is it, Tuesday? It's Tuesday at 5 foot, like it's dinner time. And this guy's like, no, it's not. It's handgun time. I love it. Super funny. Yeah. Uncomfortable. And I think I probably learned that from Sam, is like getting uncomfortable. Like, stop worrying about what people think. You know, it's not a big deal. It's really not that big of a deal. And I needed that in my own life, you know, like for real.
That's kind of why the racism stuff is kind of in some cases it's a moot point, because it is showing people your taint. If it's too cruel to be funny, or if I miscalculated my racism, like if I said something that was just like not justified, then it's like the same as bombing with a bad joke, because that's what it is.
It is.
I showed my taint, nobody liked it. Now I'm a faggot. Yeah. Now I'm on stage more ashamed than I've like ever been, and I want nobody to ever see this video.
Now I always like to end these little things with a bit of racial unity, because I like to bring it together and talk about racial unity. Okay, if there's one race, one job-having, bill-paying race of people that's going to save humanity, what race would it be? No, ladies and gentlemen, it's the white race. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And I need to fuck really bad. I need to come really bad. So just meet me in the unisex bathroom. Thank you.
But because I know it's funny, I'm gonna put it out. Because like I like living in fucking hell, and I'm gonna show you it. Like it's just like, why not? I think people think like Sam's a lunatic. Sam's a normal guy to me.
I think he's kind of a lunatic.
Yeah, I get it. Like I can understand why people say that, but Sam's.
What makes you say that, iDubbbz?
I think your relationship makes me think that a little bit. I think a lot of
with Danny?
Yeah.
Why?
We'll get into it.
To me, that's the most solid and dependable thing. Is like has stick-to-itiveness in a relationship. She's obviously blown out. What would you suggest I do? Leave her so she kills herself?
No.
And then for the rest of eternity,
you don't even know what I'm
Sam
thinking.
Hyde's girlfriend kills herself. You saw her. If she killed herself, would it be my fault? Tell me.
Be.
You think it would be?
It could be.
You think I did that to her? Her fucking dealer did that to her. You think I sold her what she's doing?
I don't know anything about it.
I don't know that about it.
That's how it's done, boys. Get out of the cities. I saw a woman wearing a shirt, had a happy little face on it. Oh! I said, guess what, bitch? There's only 2 genders.
Sam's been doing Hyde Wars, which is just like a show where he rants about, you know, whatever topic I think interests him at the time.
Talked to a dude who had one of these perfect waifus. Those chicks have a gasket loose, universally.
He also does a podcast-style show where he brings a crew member on and sort of just chats with them for a couple hours.
Start doing shit that turns you into someone that you like. Martial arts, and by martial arts I mean jiu-jitsu or Muay Thai, and lifting weights will do that.
Sam's recently taken on more of a self-help role for his fan base, sort of giving life advice or career advice to people in his audience. The stuff he talks about, you know, usually appears to be genuine. It's not something that is like an obvious joke, and you know, he has some gems in there.
Most important thing, in my opinion, is to get good at something. Develop some type of skill. Develop something that is a benefit to other people, that gives you self-confidence, that makes you a worthwhile person.
But a lot of the iffy stuff that he says, it's really hard to write off as jokes, because he's never really been shy about like aligning himself with the alt-right.
They do want to destroy whiteness. If you're going to one of these things to help them destroy whiteness, be ready to be destroyed.
He's donated around $5,000 to the Daily Stormer, which is a neo-Nazi website, and you don't really do that as a joke, from what I understand about the world. So with the context that Sam openly aligns himself with the alt-right and white supremacy and misogynistic stuff, It's hard to write off any of the ironic stuff as just ironic.
Peace, because hate is whack, dude. My race is done. You're inheriting the Earth, along with some other undesirables, and that's cool, bro.
Hi. Before we continue with the documentary, I want to take a few minutes to talk about irony. I wish there was a perfect way to explain to you guys why talking to Sam Hyde is frustrating, not only to a person making a documentary about him, but as a guy who doesn't actually know Sam on a personal level. A lot of people probably refer to irony as having metaphorical layers, but irony exists in a circle. This is the circle of irony. At the top of the circle of irony, you have sincerity. You can't have any amount of irony without some sincerity behind it. Here's an example of a sincere thought. I don't like eating shit. People who are not being ironic say sincere things like that all the time. You might say that it's the default way to say things. The next rung on the circle of irony is just called irony. You might be familiar with this from English class, and it basically means that you kind of feel the opposite of what is being expressed. And it's basically just sarcasm. Oh yeah, I love eating shit. Great, people think I love eating shit now. Isn't that just perfect? This is the go-to boomer humor that old people thrive off of. They love sarcasm. It is a basic level of irony to the point where it's almost irrelevant to millennials and zoomers. After irony, we have post-irony. This is where you say something in a way that makes it sound like you don't mean it when you actually do mean it. In other words, you're using irony to make a joke about how you're joking. Oh, I don't like eating shit. Oh, me? Oh, no, I don't like eating shit. I hate that. I don't like eating shit. I don't like eating delicious, creamy shit. Stop saying that about me. If you put a pile of shit in front of me, I wouldn't devour it like an animal instantly. I wouldn't be doing that. This is probably the most popular form of irony in the modern generation. They're basically parodies of memes. So you have to already know what irony is to appreciate or begin to appreciate post-ironic humor. And look, there's no more room on the circle, so we must be done. What the fuck is that? Meta-irony is where this gets fucked. This is where you're saying something sincere, but the context could imply that you're saying it ironically, yet the thing that you're saying is actually a sincere thought. If this doesn't make sense, that's because it doesn't make any sense. It's meant to confuse you. Meta-irony is placed intentionally in this circle in a way that doesn't make any sense because it is intertwined with sincerity. No, I don't like eating shit. No, I don't like eating shit. Unless. But do I like eating shit? You don't know, do you? The fact that I brought it up in the first place is a little bit suspicious, but the concept of eating shit is so ridiculous that I have to be serious when I say I don't want to. Right? Meta-irony is used effectively by people whose intention is to blur the line between sincerity and jokes. It creates a situation where in order for there to be a prerequisite of sincerity, I have to obtain the knowledge outside of the joke. You're basically just saying the consumption of shit is something that is physically possible. Isn't that interesting? I'm retarded. But if you're not saying anything about something when you say it, why do you even say it? People don't tend to do things for no reason. There has to be an answer here. And there are two answers. Either you're just bad at irony, or you're just being sincere. This is why it's so difficult to be around Sam. Try to understand him and ultimately make a documentary about him. He lives here. Sam is drenched in meta-irony constantly. He intentionally doesn't make it obvious when he is or isn't joking about something. Why he does this is up for interpretation, I guess, but after seeing how much he appears to involve himself in political ideologies, it seems he prefers to use meta-irony as a shield. To say, I was just joking, is a legitimate way to exonerate yourself in moments of actual miscommunication. But it's also a perfect fallback option for when you receive criticism for a point that you are genuinely trying to make. I think eating shit is awesome. What the fuck? You like eating shit? I was just kidding. Are you stupid or something? Well, now I feel bad for being unaware of any irony going on, so in the future, I will not criticize you for anything you say. I am now invulnerable to criticism. let's start off with age.
Age.
I mean name, age, and what you do.
Well, my name is Gormedios, and I'm a 400-year-old vampire, but I actually appear to be 13. So.
And what is your career? What is your job?
Interesting question. I'm a grifter. I'm a thief. Also an entertainer at certain points. Comedian, I guess you could say. Maybe you could say the world's most influential comedian of all time. That's about it.
Okay.
Cryptocurrency trader, if we're being real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this... You can't flip this screen out, right? That's in there?
It's built in.
Yeah. Okay. It's in there. Okay, I just figured like it might be a lot easier for you because that's low access.
Yeah, well, I just realized that other camera is extremely in the shot too. I'm not sure if you care about that, but
I don't think I care about it at all.
Trust me.
Yeah.
Makes it more real.
But I guess just you could do a count on it because nothing's really going to change. But I mean,
what's your concerns?
I just want to find a place that's best for you to be.
I can be here because it's pretty
that
close.
That one's really solid.
Yeah, that one's like it's literally
Let's
from
do
like
that,
here to there.
Because I'm not gonna move. I think you should be on Sam, just dialing
just in
it
case.
in.
Why did you choose to make a documentary about me?
Well, I'm gonna flip that question on you and say.
You can't flip I just flipped the question on you.
No, that's not how this works. I'm interviewing you.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
This is the craziest interview I've ever conducted.
Yeah, this is not going to be like an ordinary interview.
All right, go ahead.
Do you remember our first interaction?
No.
You don't?
No. I have very bad memory, though.
Yeah.
Hit pause here. All right, so we got to go sit down to do the interview, and at the beginning of the interview, he launches off with 6 or 7 years ago. This is me. You're Sam. I'm talking to you. 6 or 7 years ago, you made a copyright violation or strike against one of my videos. You had one of my videos taken down, and I emailed you about it. And do you remember what your response was?
No.
I literally had no memory of this happening. I forgot completely. I remember it now, but I had forgotten completely. I did a copyright strike on one of his videos where he used footage from ours, and when he emailed me, I told him I would reverse. You can have the strike thing reversed. I told him I would reverse it if he sent me a video of him squatting with 2 plates.
7 years ago?
Yeah.
So like 2014?
Yes.
13, 14?
13 probably.
No shit. That's a long time ago.
What do you think about that, Jet?
That is, I don't know why he hadn't forgotten that.
I think he was saying that he knew you 7 years ago.
What do you think about the...
I think that's possible. I think what I really think is if that's your only interaction you guys have had before filming this, whether it was negative or positive, he would have brought it up. No matter what, I think that by this point in the interview, the tension had built between you two.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if things got off to no one knows. If things got off on the right foot and that tension wasn't there when this was being filmed, would he have hit you with that? Who knows? But the tension was, like, that's just evidence of the tension.
There was so much tension. It was crazy.
It was remarkable, man. Like,
I'm getting...
Why?
Stress me out.
I was getting stressed out thinking about it.
Why?
Right now.
What were some like plays on it? Like what were some manifestations of tension?
you guys just weren't comfortable around each other.
The vibes were just weird.
Yeah.
Anyways,
But they always are.
Was it bad?
What do you think?
Did I snub you or slight you or something?
What
did I do?
Your memory's that bad?
Yes.
You don't remember?
I do not remember.
Okay. Do you remember...
What was it?
Do you remember making a Kickstarter TV?
Yes.
Of... well, no, it wasn't Kickstarter TV. You remember making a pony game?
Yes.
Okay. There were some creators at the time who made videos about this fake pony project.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Were you one of them?
I was one of them.
What did I do?
Do you have any guesses?
Did I say fuck you or something?
No, you copyright claimed the video.
Really?
Yes. And then you sent me an email.
That might not have been me. Oh,
You don't
okay.
think so?
I sent you an email.
It kind of seems like something that you would do.
I mean, I don't do most copyright claims. What was the email?
The email was, I will release the copyright claim on your video if you can send me a video of yourself squatting 200 pounds below parallel.
Why didn't you do that? You'd be so much stronger now if you'd done that.
Yeah.
Damn. Did I create an enemy with that?
I mean, for a period.
Damn.
I didn't like you.
I'm sorry.
You were an asshole.
I'm sorry, buddy. That's no good.
Yeah. Why'd you do that to me?
I don't know. I can't even remember what your video was. So maybe I was pissed off or something. I don't know. I was trying to not have that ruse get blown though.
Right.
So maybe that had something to do with it.
That probably did.
I'm sorry. I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's what led to this day today.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
So are you gonna punk me?
You're getting punked.
Really? How are you gonna punk me?
I'm gonna make you look like an asshole.
Really?
Which isn't hard to do.
Is that really the case?
No.
Okay.
It's meant to be. Well, I mean, part of me feels like you might be being disingenuous by saying you don't remember.
I legit don't remember. 100% serious.
Really?
Yeah.
You just like, is it because you're doing so much that you just sort of forget all the bridges you burn and all the like people you fuck with?
Did I burn a bridge with that?
I could have been, but
What
I'm a resilient person, so I turned that hate into a passion for filmmaking, which is
Okay.
why I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are you like still angry with me?
No, definitely not.
Okay.
Yeah.
You dislike me still?
No, I think there's some things about you that I just want to understand better.
Yeah.
Mostly to do with your comedy.
Mm-hmm.
I have a list of questions that I can get into.
Sure. Let me see if this thing's still rolling here. It is.
All right. So before we get into the shit, let's get a synopsis.
What's the shit?
I'll
What
get
is
into it. I'll get into it.
No, because this is ominous.
Is
What
it
the
making you nervous?
Yeah, no, I want to know what the shit, because this is very strange. It feels like you're trying to punk me or something. Which
I'm
is
not
like,
punking you. It's just questions that that me and a lot of other people that I've talked to have about you. Like, what makes you sort of a
Is that what the shit is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
Let's start off with what content are you most proud of that you've created?
I don't like the order this is going because you're. I don't want to give you any honest answers to questions like what are you most proud of, and then have you hit me with something like weird. So just get into the weird shit.
Okay.
Let's do that.
Can we?
We'll circle back. Let's do that.
We'll circle
Yeah.
back. Okay. And just to be clear, just so it's not like to relieve the any sort of pressure you might.
Don't
be feeling.
don't relieve the pressure.
No.
Keep it on.
Okay.
Let's
fair
save
enough.
it. Let's keep it in there.
Yeah, the video is not meant to be a hit piece. I didn't set out to do that. I was like, no one's made like a documentary, at least a good documentary about MDE or Sam Hyde. So like, this is a great opportunity. So of course, I'm gonna rack my autistic brain to figure out, okay, what things do Sam and I have in common? Well, we interacted however many years ago. Maybe that's something I could bring up in the interview. Okay, we're gonna get, well, firstly, I guess we can do that after. You've said in the past that world peace isn't political, or you don't do politics.
Mm-hmm.
You've said that. I think you've said that in like the Joe Bernstein.
Can't remember saying that. I'm sure I did.
Yeah. Do you feel that way now? Like
I just don't care.
You don't care
I think that the psychological schism that the world is experiencing is unfixable, and I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing that I tell anybody I care about, or anybody who pays to listen to me, is to take care of yourself squat 225 below parallel, and fix your shit, stack money, be loyal to the people who are close to you, etc. But I don't care about politics.
Right. But it seems like that wasn't always your purpose. It seems like you've grown into that a little bit more.
I thought that there was I was a bit more naive about the possibility of to not change things, but to bring about some kind of better end result through the work that we were doing, which I now believe is not the case.
Okay, so you feel like that's not you just can't make as much of an impact with that. You're sort of wanting to.
I think that it's kind of over for freedom of speech, for the type of shit that I would want to represent if I was out there doing something like 100% serious with my heart in it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's that's like a suicide mission at this point, and it's also just not possible because there's no outlet to do that on. I couldn't possibly have a monetized YouTube channel or get a TV show ever again, etc. So there's no venue for it, even if I wanted to.
You don't think that you can package things differently, though?
Well, I mean, if I could go back in time, maybe that would be possible to do.
You don't think you could do it now?
No, there's no. I will never be on TV ever again.
Maybe not TV, but TV's the way of the past.
YouTube too. Anything that's monetized, anything that's Netflix, Hulu, Amazon, whatever. It's not. None of those are options. Even though we got 1 million viewers per episode of World Peace, and fucking Mike Lazo said we're gonna shoot 100 episodes of this. You guys are the next Tim and Eric. You're the future of Adult Swim, etc. It's just all done. It's none of those venues are a possible path for us. What do you think about that?
Well, I mean, I just kind of feel like I've had aspirations of like being on Netflix or Hulu or whatever else, but I'm finding that YouTube is good enough, and it is like doing the trick for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I've done some like unsavory stuff on YouTube, and it's all good. I've been able to get messages out there. It hasn't been like super. I think I've come to a similar conclusion that you have, which is like it's not necessarily my place, nor is it like super productive to kind of preach at people per se. But when there's like for your more recent content, you're like, I feel like you're encouraging people to like self-reflect more and worry about their own shit. And I can't imagine that would be a bad thing for YouTube.
If I was on YouTube, I'd be taken down in a matter of weeks. If we were posting right now we post shit to YouTube that's
censored.
It's censored. If I were to be any higher profile than I am on YouTube, if I were to attempt to monetize on YouTube, it would be taken. It's not a career path. It's not. I couldn't become a YouTuber. I don't mean in a derogatory sense.
Yeah.
I mean in the sense of like someone whose career is based on YouTube.
Okay, that's fair. Oh, so you talk in your comedy, or at least on a lot of the Hyde War stuff. You'll like reference Joe Rogan,
Mm-hmm.
Lena Dunham,
Mm-hmm.
Ethan Klein.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you do that, or do you realize how like confusing that could be to like some viewers, where it's like, I don't like, is he being serious about this, or?
I'm being serious. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think about Joe when I wake up. I think about him when I go to sleep. And is that weird? People have obsessions. I mean, what are you obsessed with? Something, right? You don't have to say what it is. I think about fucking Joe Rogan, not fucking him, but I fucking think about Joe Rogan when I wake up, when I go to bed, when I'm doing my MMA training, when I'm drinking my $30 green juice, okay? He got me onto this.
I don't think you do. I don't think you do think about him.
I do.
I think you rarely think about him. I think you pops in your head when you're filming a video and you're like, oh yeah, this would be a good thing to use as a prop in the moment.
No.
No.
No. You don't understand. You get my genius. I've spent probably $6,000 on cameos. A lot of which are unreleased. With people trying to get famous people to name drop Joe Rogan, because I want them to notice me.
To any success?
No.
And you want him to notice you because you want to fight him.
I will fight him. No, I just think he's cool. He's like everything I want to be.
Shut up! You're being,
What?
Be serious for a
Be
moment.
serious? Do you want me to be serious?
Let's be serious. Yeah.
If you wanted me to, okay.
Yeah.
It's less entertaining if I'm serious.
Oh, I totally disagree.
All right, fine. Yeah, what you said. If I'm like I should need to make a funny video, let me make a Joe Rogan shout out. I'll do that. That's what I think.
Perfect. That's
there
good.
You go.
Yes.
You got it. You unraveled the mystery.
Now let's go through.
I
the
will
list.
drink his blood. I'm going to drink his blood.
I think that format works.
Okay, good.
Serious, and then you go into it.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I'll get at him.
Mm-hmm. Like I guess as an example of that, it was like Ethan Klein being like, oh, Ethan's putting in the Crush 5,000 or something like that.
Yeah.
Whereas like there were a lot of your fans who legitimately thought like Ethan.
That's awesome.
Putting some.
I didn't even know that people thought that was legit. That's really funny because I don't pay attention to that stuff at this point.
Yeah.
I figured out what it was. It's not nervousness about being punked. It's I wish you had been upfront about that because I honestly don't like when I have like static with people. And I brought you here and I was like, I want to help Ian make a cool video for his channel that will like entertain his fans. I like the Dax Flame. I like that you're bringing Dax Flame out because I used to like his videos back in the day. And I was like, all right, we'll do everything with Ian. We're going to go shoot guns. We're going to get cars. We're going to fucking bring the slingshot out, which you loved. Okay, you said, that's my Ferrari. That's my baby Ferrari. I wish you just told me, like, just hit me up at the beginning and been like, hey, there's this thing. It's like, we have beef over.
Yeah, in fairness, like...
You should have just told me that. Dude.
Yeah, no, but I thought it would be really good here.
Okay.
To be a reveal.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't have anything else to connect.
I just hope that you're not actually like if you actually were upset about that, I would want to like heal that.
Right. No, not at all.
All right.
I'm so yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, at that time I was raking in like a good.
You should have just told me. I'm sorry. It's water.
No, it's all good, man. It's.
I don't like having static with people that I actually like.
I don't think Sam realizes how much I don't care about our first interaction. It was like a little bit annoying for me at the time because I've never dealt with like a copyright claim. It was my first experience interacting with Sam. It's an interesting thing to bring up, but it wasn't meant to be like a surprise, you're pranked. It's more like, hey, here's an interesting bit of info that you didn't know about.
I think I wouldn't have brought it up if it was like an uncomfortable topic for me. It's not something that I'm...
Okay.
Yeah. But I guess another reason that I brought it up because I just think it's funny that like
it is. It's certainly news to me.
Yeah. Well, the scenario it's like
crazy.
It didn't actually change from I think around 2014 till now.
Mm-hmm.
You told me to like do some jump rope and do some push-ups.
Oh,
and
yeah,
back
yeah,
then
yeah.
you were also giving me fitness advice.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you should have taken it.
Yeah.
You got to get jacked. You got to fucking start lifting.
Yeah. I lift. My
Okay.
girlfriend got me into lifting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, see, there you go. Take that good advice.
Yeah.
From her, if not from me.
Do you think any of the like open mics you've done in the past that are like really offensive to people in the audience, do you think those would be as funny if the audience wasn't so offended?
It wouldn't be funny at all.
Yeah.
Some of it would be funny, but a lot of it's just based on the fact that the audience is getting pissed off. But those are people that you want to piss off because they're like total scum.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see the clip of that girl coming up and what did she? I don't think she hit me. I think she did something. Did she hit me with the mic? Did you see that clip?
I think I may have.
It doesn't matter. But anyway, those people are all assholes.
Yeah.
They're all fluoride junkies.
And
I should have kicked her in the chest. I had this one girl, oh my god, man. This one time, this girl came over to sell my friend weed. She was an Uber driver that was like big on Vine. And that was like her intro, like the first 10 seconds of meeting her, that was her intro. It was like, yeah, I'm big on Vine. Like, bitch, you drive a fucking Uber. You sell weed. And she was like, I didn't bring up race at all. I don't start talking about race with strangers. But she said, she was talking about how like her black friends or like black people in black people in LA and San Francisco and New York act like white people. And I was like, oh, so that's your solution, is just to whitewash everyone and ruin their culture? And she got up, walked over to me, and either fake kicked me in the face or tried to kick me in the face, and I was fast enough to catch it, which I think she was actually, with a fucking pointy shoe, coming an inch away from my face. You had to be there.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Let's move on.
It sounds like a good story.
And it was a crazy time. She's big on Vine. You'll find her. You'll see her in there.
Do you think your fans understand your comedy? Or at least...
I'm kind of out of touch with my fan base. We don't have a subreddit or anything. It all gets taken down. And also I've made the conscious effort to sort of remove myself from just the internet in general. Like I have a sock puppet Twitter account that I use to follow cryptocurrency, Bitcoin stuff, but I do not. I really am not online at all. Like I go on Instagram to look at cars. I go on Twitter to look at Bitcoin stuff, and I do not look at really anything else.
TikTok?
No.
Gotta get on it.
Think about it. Start doing some fast motion Rick and Morty videos.
Yeah, I guess the reason I bring up whether your fans understand it is because I know that I get frustrated when I read comments from fans and they've interpreted what the meaning behind something is.
Oh, well, I mean, I guess my problem is I wouldn't consider those people fans. Like people who there's people who fucking try to write essays in the YouTube comments. Because I do see these things, because I look at comments right after posting a video, and I'm aware of the fact that there's people who write paragraphs of shit. I don't read them. I read the first 3 lines to get the gist that this is a person writing a fucking 3-paragraph essay in YouTube comments. But yeah, I know there's people. I know that people look at what I do and what other people do, because you see it on other video makers' YouTube pages and come to insane conclusions that only a strange, dark person could come to.
Not you.
I don't fucking analyze people's YouTube videos. I literally look at car videos. That's all I ever look at.
Yeah.
And lens comparisons for cameras.
Yeah, I think...
And swag shit.
What kind of swag shit?
Just rap shit, because I'm reinventing myself as a rapper.
Yeah. I've noticed that a lot of the people you employ here are kind of...
hip-hop oriented?
Yeah.
Yes, that is intentional. The goal is to use the Sam Hyde brand, the He Can't Keep Getting Away With It brand, parlay that into a rap career. And they are helping me. I'm not afraid to say it. They ghostwrite some of my lyrics. And we're going to make some fire shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You'll see.
Okay. With the, I guess, hesitation to be 100% serious, does it have anything to do with the fact that you're, you don't want to kind of ruin the magic of, your persona, or...
I don't think there's magic. I'm just trying to do what's most entertaining.
Yeah. And oftentimes that comes, like, I guess would you say that, like, that's a place of comfort to be, like, more on when the cameras are on and being
No.
less?
It's mad uncomfortable. It's mad annoying. I hate filming stuff.
Yeah. Why don't you be more, you can be more serious about things?
I can be more serious. Want me to be more serious?
Well, I mean, you can be more relaxed rather than on all the time. You know what I mean?
Why would I do that if there's like thousands of people watching a YouTube video? Why would I like relax and chill and like not be entertaining?
Well, I think it should be one of those things that you're able to like turn on and off.
I am.
I think that's true. You are doing that here.
Mm-hmm.
I think in the past I've seen like interviews
Yeah.
where it's like it feels like you so easily derail it just by being like, all right, I'm taking it. I'm steering this a whole nother
that's because I
direction.
don't like the people that have interviewed me in the past. It's
Yeah.
always been some fucking idiot.
Really?
Yeah, who's interviewed me that's cool?
Oh, I didn't know you had that. So, there is Anthony Fantano.
That guy sucks.
I think InfoWars guy.
Oh yeah, Jay. I was pretty real with that though.
Yeah,
I was cracking jokes, but I wasn't being a weirdo.
Yeah. Well, I don't think you were being that weird with Fantano either.
Yeah.
But you do.
If
kind
I
of
was-
take it your own direction, I think.
If I was
If you get
interviewed by somebody interesting, I mean that's why I'm not like fully in character right now is because I like you. I would do if fucking I don't know. Fuck, who's cool?
No, that's fair. I mean, I think you gave me the answer I was kind of looking for.
Yeah, that's usually the interviews are just a setup for some funny shit.
Right. Fair. Oh, this is more the shit here. So you've talked in the past about like, what was the interview? I think it was with Fantano. You talked about wanting to like do your part to reverse the feminization of society.
Yeah.
Is that still kind of a thought in your head?
I think that I mean there's a serious problem with masculinity.
You think so?
In general, yeah.
A lot of your comedy is like shocking, but I think the areas I struggle with, and I think a lot of people who want to enjoy your content kind of struggle with, is they don't feel like they have permission to laugh at certain things because you haven't given them like enough context at the beginning to indicate like, oh, this is all just like a gag that I'm doing or something like that.
Is it valid for me to just not care about that? Like, do I have to be like scrutinizing my words and be like, oh, maybe I could get more views if I really explained what I meant when I said cum dumpster? Like, can I not give a fuck about that at all?
I mean, obviously you can.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be flippant or like dismissive of your question. It's just no, it's not something I think about.
Okay. No, that's fair. I mean, I don't want you to drum up a thing if you legitimately haven't thought of it.
Yeah.
Is it something that you think you should think about?
No, it's not.
I'm curious about your relationship with Danny. Has she been on drugs since she met you?
She's been on drugs since before she met me. So if you're implying that I've driven her to drug use, you are incorrect.
Okay. Fair enough. I mean, that's what I wanted to sort of get out of the way.
Good.
Yeah.
Glad we got that out of the way.
Have you tried to get her any help?
No, seeing as she's a girl I paid $500 to shave her head and pretend to be my girlfriend, no, I haven't tried to get her any help. Should you want me to try?
Wait, okay.
I don't know her that well. It's probably not my business to get her off drugs. Also, I think I told her to put her hand in your pocket and pretend to be on drugs.
Shut up.
You think are you serious? You think I would date a girl that has her hair shaved like that?
Yes.
You think I'm a fucking mental case?
Yes.
No, actually, well, I've known her for a long time.
And
This is so upsetting to me right now.
You think I'm a fucking millionaire. You think I'd have a shit-ass office like this?
Shut up. This is your office.
Says who? You think I would fucking spill rock stars and Legos all over my office like a fucking animal and have 20 people in a fucking dentist's office? You know this is a converted dentist's office, right? That's why there's like paintings of like whales on the walls and shit. Ian, you silly guy.
So you're punking me.
I'm not punking you. I'm trying to make I thought it'd be funny for your fans. I thought they'd like it.
The whole thing?
I would never do anything
The whole thing's a ruse.
Actually hurt you or upset you or make you look foolish. I would not do that.
So, how do you know Danny?
Art school connection. I think she's a friend of a girl I fucked in art school.
Yeah. And she doesn't do drugs.
No, she does hair and nails.
I
don't know if she actually...
Danny's not on drugs.
No. She's a good actress, right?
Oh! Are you kidding me?
No.
What the fuck?
Also, the slingshot's a rental.
We did get duped by Sam. We didn't get pranked in quite the way we thought we were gonna get pranked. It's not easy to say that I'm like happy with the conclusion because I'm still wondering kind of what's real and what's fake, legitimately.
So how many of you guys live here?
5 people.
Sam threw us for a loop last night. Yeah.
What did he do?
Well, I mean, yesterday was just sort of the big reveal.
Oh, it showed you?
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, to be honest, I wish I had pushed him more.
Like about himself? Or
Yeah.
about just like this?
I mean, about himself, about his comedy. Slingshot.
Oh,
Lerix. Yeah, Lerix. And we drove around in that for a while. We kept switching off. And, that was very intense.
Was it fun?
I mean,
Were you scared?
I mean, yeah, it was fun. It was like
Thing's pretty
I
rad,
didn't
man.
like the pressure of driving stick for the first time.
Oh,
So that
you
was
drove
like,
it?
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So I stalled it a couple of times, but
Yeah.
no, it wasn't pissed. He was very encouraging.
I'm sure he was.
Yeah, he was like, yeah. He's like, you did a great job. Great job.
Oh yeah.
He is really encouraging.
Yeah, for
he
real.
likes to teach people things.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a teacher.
That's a
how
real
he
anecdote
was.
about his character. Sam is like a fantastic teacher.
He's a sensei.
Like
for
if
sure.
if you're ever around when we're doing like a boxing training or anything like that, he's legitimately like a
Taking
Shifu
seriously.
sensei. Yeah.
Bone fighting.
Joey
Bone fighting?
Joey knows
what's bone fighting.
It's like Krav Maga, but like passed along.
It's like all
Is
kill
it called
moves.
bone fighting because you're striking with your bones?
Yeah, you strike
The
with
idea?
your usually your middle finger or your knuckle.
The knuckles will fuck you up.
nerve and bone techniques.
Right down to the nerve.
Nerve and bone
Yeah,
techniques,
yeah.
bone fighting.
Sometimes we'll be boxing and then random people from the street will just come
Yeah.
up. Like
Yeah.
actually,
Yeah.
like crackheads will come up and just like.
And we teach crackheads too, tuition free.
Yeah, we have Tyrone.
Yeah, like he, you know, when we got to the office, I was still thinking, I was like, Jet Neptune's here. He's sleeping in the other room. Legit, that's not a joke. I legitimately believe that. Do you guys find yourself using some of the terminology that I guess Sam's fans use? Like bass?
Nah, never.
Hell
No?
Nah, bass is canceled.
Red pilled?
Yeah. Only ironically.
I say bass ironically, yeah.
I'll say like homeless crackheads are red pilled, shit like that.
I feel like that's the disconnect that a lot of people have.
Yeah.
Where it's like, they'll see people Sam saying based and red pilled ironically in videos.
Yeah.
And then they'll go in the comments and they'll have a rant about
Yeah.
how based and red pilled they are.
Can you explain based and red pilled, Sam?
How based are you?
I'm basically a Kekistani general. Deputized.
Ready to shoot him?
So I actually have a Telegram meet to go to, so I'm gonna be out today.
Zoom call. Yeah, there's a couple ICOs today. I gotta be present.
Yeah, I pretty much have to be on my computer all day.
Jason's like, I have to piss right now. What's he got? What's he got? What's that? What's that? What's he got?
It's like they tried to make some shit, but like, no offense to Little Farm Bakery, but they didn't pull it off right. Did you go inside there? They have like old VHS rentals, like mad of them.
Where?
Cool.
Oh, this is too sugar.
I put Chinese on my dick because I piss and shit on China. Slap. No, China.
Yeah, let's go. It's literally right there. No, it's just a 30-mile long tunnel.
Oh, you still waiting on it?
Right over there. I told iDubbbz where to meet us.
Fucking legend shit, dude. Sniper shit, dude. Hey, this is weird. I'm getting deja vu.
It's kind of spooky, yeah?
No, I'm seriously getting deja vu.
It's so quiet. What's good? What's up, man? How you doing, dude?
How are you?
Excellent.
Good.
Nice to meet you. I'm Derek. Nice to meet you, Alex. What's going on?
What's that? It's a 22?
22.
Look how quiet it
Sounds like I know, I just heard it.
It's like...
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty quiet. It's very quiet.
Nuts.
Is that a suppressor on it too?
Yes, it is.
Nice.
Yo.
Do not point the muzzle at anything that you don't intend to kill. Always keep your finger off the trigger and around the trigger guard unless you're ready to fire. And always
keep your mask on.
Always be aware of your range of fire, your line of fire, excuse me. And if you're not sure, do not fire. Keep your mask on too.
Everything I said was complete bullshit.
Everything?
Except for my name. My name's real. All the XRP stuff, that was nuts. Did that seem like delusional? Did that seem like a gambling addict?
So funny. It was so funny, dude.
Yo, I just want you to know I wasn't lying to you. Like, I really do security. Not for like, cut this out. Cut this out.
Yeah. We might leave it in.
Don't.
Don't?
No, seriously, I did security. I did security for a lot of high rollers and mobsters in Lake City. Like, I swear to you,
That's sort of the vibe I got. I mean,
I'm not playing.
Some of you're not. Well, now that you're saying that you're not playing, I kind of feel like you are playing.
Yo, someone tell him. Yo, I swear to God.
Do you have any credentials you can show us?
I swear on my. No, I left my card at home. No, I swear on my wife, on my mom.
Yeah.
I really did that.
Okay.
Do you actually have a wife? Yes, I do. That's true.
And you were a pro skater?
I was, yeah.
Okay. Were you actually sponsored by, who was it?
Nike SB, I was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you actually do a dark slide?
Dude. I can.
Yeah, show me your dark slide card.
See, like, I feel like you think I don't want to, like, I don't lie, so I don't want to, unless I have to. Cut that out.
He was the only person not playing.
I wasn't, like, I did. Why are you see? Then you laugh and you think, now he doesn't believe me.
I just remembered the joke.
I believe it. Whew. Man, now I can, like, finally be, like...
I was also, like, repeatedly really thankful, like, grateful to iDubbbz throughout this documentary, because in my opinion, he has way more subscribers than me. I'm like, he's like shedding light on like what my shtick is. So I was like super thankful. I mean, I guess that doesn't really matter, but
the context of why you were like, why the attention was so paramount on this day makes a lot of sense now, because
It's the day after. This footage here is the subsequent day after the interviews took place, the one-on-one interviews with Sam. And so there was kind of like a confrontation, and on top of that, everyone has loaded firearms. And we're shooting guns. So this was a super fun day, but you could still tell that there was a bit of tension.
And I was happy this day. I was ready to, like, in my mind, I was still like thankful to iDubbbz. Thank you for, like, you got 2 million. How many subscribers does he have? 10 million? 2 million? 3 million? You got 3 million subs. You're putting my shit out there. Like, thank you, bro. Even though, like, whatever, this is still huge. That's what my mindset was. So when we came out to do this, I was like happy to be doing it.
Yeah, that's America. What's Mountain Dew?
That's true love. You know?
Yeah.
That's how I know she loves me. She'll take a beating.
Some Dew?
Oh, no thanks. Just want sugar.
I'll take a Dew, bro.
Whoa. Damn, that's cool.
Shoot one-handed, it's fun.
This is fucking sick.
Give Tech a turn.
Nice.
Where's Tech at?
Tech.
Tech.
Nice.
Yeah. Do a mag dump.
I did.
Folks put Caro in my tree. You trying to Caro my shit? Who did it? Pumple? That boy right there? Don't you worry, there's more. Where's my dot at? Plank? God damn, he resilient.
It's like a trap beat.
Who else put Caro on my shit?
All right, Wyke, here's a scenario, battle scenario.
Battle scenario. We got a threat.
You got 10 M&Ms, 10 Marshall Mathers.
10.
They're being very derogatory, disrespectful,
Yeah.
and they just dissed you. They said something really mean about your mom.
They said that there's 10 M&Ms and they're over here.
Yeah.
Actually there. They said like all kinds of bad words. They said the L word. They said the
R word.
O
I'm
word.
not sure which one.
And so they're huge. And Bic just took them out. So now there's 10 more.
Monster kill.
Woo!
Got him. You got him, yeah. It looks like he's meant to shoot guns.
Meant to.
Not a chance. Not a chance. We should definitely shake one up and throw it.
Yeah.
And then
Is that the bag? It's not. I don't know if that's a good clip. Shit, that P90 mag almost loaded.
Dude, it's been a long road, but I'm at the last 2 bullets. You can time lapse it, right?
Do you guys need help?
Dude, when he shot, you should have seen what happened.
What?
Yeah, I got ice.
Let's just say we caught some spirit activity. Okay, so you got the gun, right? And then Sam says, quote, "I feel a presence." At this point, heart rate increased by 20.
Dude.
All right?
Wait.
Then Joey records it, and guess what's right behind him in the ghost spectrum analyzer? Another figure.
Being pulled into a ghost vortex.
Just sucked you out like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
That was hard.
That was fucked. took mad long.
Thank God you were there for that. Thank God you were there.
I'm blessed to be there.
It's fucking crazy. It's like these things are following us around. Yeah.
Threat level maroon.
Jesus Christ. Why'd you give me this fucking thing? I thought this was airsoft.
You're alright.
You didn't tell me it was gonna be like that, man.
It's airsoft gun.
That's not airsoft.
It is.
I'm not falling for that. That was crazy.
That's legit airsoft gun.
No, for real. I think there might have been.
I think the ammo had some kind of spiritual connection.
Your body movements were like non-human.
Ghosts hate loud noises.
They do.
What? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Like, why would a ghost be messing with me while I'm shooting? Because ghosts hate loud noises.
It's gotta be some kind of phenom.
This is either a phantom or a specter type.
The way you were moving, it wasn't like I've seen you dance. I've seen you box. You've never moved like that before.
Yeah. And the barrel swaying up and down like that. I wasn't doing that, guys. It's crazy.
It almost looks like there was a.
Do you feel any kind of presence? Do you feel any kind of presence?
We went to a vaccine line and asked them what they know about Hollow Earth.
Did you really?
Yeah.
It was super funny. Oh man.
That's crazy.
I don't think there's anything funny about Hollow Earth. It's dead serious.
Talked to some heroin lady.
Yeah, she was crazy.
Oh my God.
Her friend
We're
died
talking about
and
energy
she brought her
fields,
back
and
to
she's
life.
like, exactly. My friend died yesterday, and I resuscitated her.
He was like, I'm sorry. And she's like, no, we brought her back. I was like, we were like, oh, shit.
Damn.
Hero shit.
That's crazy.
That's a ghost particle. See, when I talk about ghost particles, everyone laughs. They don't take it very seriously. So
even I have trouble believing it.
I'm
It's so
thinking
revolutionary.
thinking about recoining it to a phantom particle.
Right.
But you have to have a certain type of accumulator, like Class C, to even detect it. Detect the trail of its movement. You don't see it, but you see it's what it does.
Okay.
In like a spiritual space.
I mean, that makes sense because the Class C accumulator that we were using, we found a particle in there that we couldn't identify.
Yeah.
No, I was
thinking on it for sure.
Most people have eardrums. You have ear guitars.
Yeah.
I'm constantly just hearing people like having a conversation.
Exercising the fear response.
Well, it's just good. It's good for like all your like trigger discipline and shit, and like your like if you're doing like AKs and like recoil or like a pump action shotgun.
Yeah.
Like you definitely want to know what that sounds like, because if you're in a self-defense situation and you're like in your house, like there's a home invasion, and somebody comes in and you have to shoot that shotgun, you don't have time for your like ear protection.
Yeah.
So
yeah. How many self-defense situations have you been in where you had earplugs?
I'm not really at liberty to say how many.
Probably zero. Say less than one.
Where he had to actually defend himself?
Yeah.
With earplugs in.
With earplugs in?
Yeah, never.
Every time he's been put to the test, he didn't have them in. Because you can't reach for him. You got to reach for the gun, not the earplugs.
He's got one thing on his mind.
Revenge.
Revenge. Like I could actually sense like EMF.
Right.
And not like 4G or 5G, because I have allergies to 5G. Like I'll start throwing up if I'm near a smart meter. It feels more like 6G.
Yeah.
Which is like the ghost frequency.
It's funny you said that. No, and like seriously, it's very coincidental that you said that, because right before you came here, we were talking about ghost hunting, and a lot of us sensed like some sort of a spiritual presence, like as soon as we were talking about it.
Exactly. No, when I pulled up behind you.
Seriously, when you pulled up, what happened?
Well, when I pulled up, I saw there was something weird with the cars.
When you came down here, that was when we felt like that energy the hardest.
Yeah.
And I honestly thought that I thought that your truck was a ghost. Seriously, be honest, are you a ghost?
I think what happened to me in the gym where I was sucked into the ghost world.
Whoa!
I feel like there's a remnant of that's been following me, and it's possible that remnant followed me here today.
That's very
possibly
possible.
some unfinished business or something like that.
Right.
You see that weird like wisp of smoke?
like how the mechanics and shit kind of work, because it's like educated gambling almost.
Tell them how you learned to shoot like a military style.
When we got here, we're actually at level maroon.
Oh my God, why? What happened?
Because there was like mad guns and like people were like pointing them.
People weren't taking it serious?
No.
A lot of my fans, and I think Sam's fans, would get genuine, like you guys are funny when you're not, like, kind of, when you're not playing characters. I don't think you realize that. I think it's like, oh, it needs to be, like, confusing for the audience. It's like, it doesn't need to be confusing for the audience.
It was pretty straightforward, like.
Well, I don't know, like, so many fucking Sam comments are just.
Let me tell you this, they don't know. Nobody knows anything.
Yeah. Is it interesting?
Nobody knows anything about anything.
Yeah.
Like, literally.
That's actually true.
That's a real fact.
All jokes aside, that is true.
Tech. Looks like your arm's broken.
What? Look, I'll hold it. You were doing like this?
Yeah.
He didn't even notice. He's like,
Relax like this, and you want to lean into it. So your body weight needs to be hanging over a bit so you can take the shot. But elbow down like this.
I didn't feel like anything when I did it.
Yeah, no, but this is better to do it. Trust me.
Okay. You said like,
Hold up first. When we're passing them around, make sure some safety.
so like that.
Yeah, hold it. Yeah. Firm, nice, comfortable. You got it. And then flip it back on fire, and you're about to get sprayed with.
Thanks.
Ready?
Get your finger off the trigger. It's off.
Yeah,
It's
finger.
not even on.
Finger stays up there until this is ready. You're ready to go.
Did I just hit that off?
No, it's still there.
Oh man, there's a lot of pressure now.
You got it? You gotta get it. All right, get that can. Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah.
That thing, push it down. It's hot. There you go, bro.
Oh, that clip.
Yeah, it's the mag.
You really can't load a gun like that without like fucking quivering a little bit because it's like that spraying.
Yeah. I keep thinking I'm gonna ram it too hard. It's gonna go off and blow my fucking hand off.
Oh wait, that's something I am genuinely curious about. Are you censoring yourself a little bit? Because
monetization.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm trying to get you rich.
It's only like the first like 30 seconds that you care about that.
Really?
Yeah.
What about the gun stuff? Will you have to censor any of
that? That might get us a little bit fucked. Yeah, we'll put big black bars.
I was wondering.
How much do you think this is worth in XRP?
Oh shit! Oh! Woo! Woo!
Nah.
Imagine war? Can you triple check that that's not? Okay, yeah.
No.
This week's been awesome, man. It's been very good. I hope you guys are enjoying the Northeast.
Yeah, it's been very cool. Maine is super cool too.
Yeah.
It's wild.
I love New England in general.
We almost ran over 2 turkeys on the ride over here.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, we weren't
They were
lucky.
running.
Yeah, we're good.
I think I might just be like that.
Doing a video now. Oh, lit.
How do you shoot that?
That's excellent.
All right, kiss them. The guns.
Oh shit.
Stop. I got his hand. He cannot shoot me. Fire control is on.
Did you dump it? There you go. That's it. Video game. I was telling everyone about gun safety and then accidentally pointing my at 2 people.
Nice.
I was like, oh.
Is there any more 9mm?
Yeah.
Can I shoot that?
Make your eardrums swell to a certain size.
It's working.
What are we doing here?
Well, I'm just kind of fed up. Kind of had enough.
What?
You know. So I'm just getting ready.
This is pretty big, bro.
It's just like there's so many fakers out there.
I was gonna try to talk you out of this, but yo, I agree with you.
Yeah, there's just so many fake people. It really is nothing personal. I'm sorry that I have to leave all of my good friends.
You don't know them, they don't know you, but they don't know what they did to you.
Exactly, and they don't know what they are gonna do to the world if I don't step in. So
I put it on swear.
I do put it on swear.
Wait, what are you doing?
Let's go get him.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. And stay out.
Oh yeah. Yo, all of your shells fucking went directly at me.
Oh really?
Yeah. I was like not even paying attention.
Joey's letting me shoot. Joey's letting me shoot his Glock.
Don't show the serial number.
Aim right here. I didn't own a gun until pretty recently. Yeah. So I'm trying to come out here like as much as I can now.
Whoa.
Oh, dude.
You just don't know me. Yeah. You could know me.
Like, you guys are funny when you're not when you're not playing characters. I don't think you realize that. I think it's like, oh, it needs to be like confusing for the audience. Like, it doesn't need to be confusing.
I don't think it was very.
It was pretty straightforward. Like,
yeah, from my point of view, everything was pretty cut and dry.
Yeah, but it's from your point of view.
Well, I mean, you're coming in from, you know, I mean, you don't know
outsider
us.
perspective. Yeah,
and everyone is. So, I don't think like.
Yeah, they don't know shit. You know what I mean?
Either
well,
way.
I don't know. Like, so many fucking Sam comments are just.
Let me tell you this: they don't know. Nobody knows anything. Nobody knows anything about anything.
That's why it's kind of fucked up because like you don't like after that you don't know what's real and what's not. So like I'm like, damn, he thinks we're like totally lying.
That's why I feel a little bit bad about it, is because like there are certain things where it's like,
yeah, but we kind of screwed ourselves on that.
Like, I was like, I kind of want to stop this because this whole Danny thing is like really upsetting to me. This is really fucked up of Sam to do. Like, this is his girlfriend of like 2
she's
years
a piece
or whatever.
Of shit, so what do you expect?
Oh yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Oh yeah. So like she even like shaved her head for the thing too. Like that's why she looked all like had that crazy haircut and stuff too. Like it was just for like
that was real.
layers.
That was real.
Layers.
Her hair is really like that.
It is what it is, and who knows what it is. So it's God.
Did you do like the full?
Yeah, convenient.
His glasses are $3,000.
Whoa.
That was insane. Holy shit. Jesus Christ. Why'd you give me this fucking thing? I thought this was airsoft. I'm never doing that again in my life. Holy shit.
Sam didn't show up to shoot guns with us for like 2 hours, and then when he finally showed up, he was very distant. I wanted to talk to you again, one-on-one.
About what?
All sorts of stuff.
Why?
Felt like yesterday was like a bit incomplete. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of good stuff. We left shortly after that. For the rest of the week, Sam wasn't willing to meet up one-on-one. He kept coming up with different excuses like, you know, he was too busy or that his back hurt. And this continued for the remaining 5 days that I was in Rhode Island. Until eventually he had us meet outside of his real office, which he didn't want on camera, to give me something.
And it'll capture with the onboard mic?
Yes.
Yep.
We made a custom poster for iDubbbz.
Oh, what? A poster?
Yeah, we made a custom poster that's like really cool.
Oh, for him?
For him, yeah.
How come?
Just cause to commemorate the thing.
Yeah.
Cause I thought it would be like a bro thing, like, hey, here, you know, this is like a piece of art we had made for.
That's cool.
Your thing.
It was really a pretty piece of art, too.
It actually was kind of good.
Wait until you see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're in the back.
Just hold it by your side.
Gotcha.
That's where you see them there.
Did you get my text, Ian? The one I just sent? Just check it. It's important. This is an amazing fire circle here.
I put the
It's the
little lab
Wiccan,
between me and
the Wiccan insignia, circle of protection fire.
I did it more for looks.
Evan, how are you able to get your hands across the barrier?
It's just it's for aesthetics.
Evan actually started this fire with a spell.
Evan, are you an Esper? Well, that's crazy because we're mortal enemies because I'm Dampier, which is Daywalker, half vampire blood. So I'm sworn to fight you. We'll get to this later. All right, can we do the poster ceremony here?
Yeah.
All right, this is our thank you. I'll let you do the honors here. This is a thank you from us to commemorate our experience together.
Wow. So that's me hanging Cooney, what's her name? Eugenia Cooney with a gun to her head, and iDubbbz is choking out the Adelia Rose.
God.
And then there's Logan Paul with I Justine dead on his cock there in the background.
That's a nice piece of art.
Yeah.
Boom.
That's good, we're getting it.
All right. Wow. YouTuber Kings.
Yes, man. The YouTuber Kings.
That is awesome.
You got the
porn so that's all you right there.
Wow.
This is Scabula Jatrix or whatever her fucking name is. What's her name? I always forget her name. Like Quadralia Monroe or something.
She's vampires, right?
What's the skinny girl's name? Eugenia Cooney. Yeah. I have body dysmorphia. So if Eugenia Cooney, I just hate the whole shtick that she does, like taking advantage of like thinness for like YouTube views. When I'm actually, I would kill to look like that, and I will kill to look like that. Not her, not a real threat. We got you with this attention whore right here.
What is that?
Whatever that girl that disfigured, Johnny Rose, whatever, Denny Dunn. This thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And then we got Make My Dick Black Again, the hat, which you can that's merch you could sell.
Cool.
And then here's Logan Paul and iJustine. We did a throwback to like old YouTube, like iJustine, like just to get the classics in there, like Mystery Guitar Man. Get the classics, bring them back. iJustine, bring them back.
I'm also dressed as the scout from Team Fortress 2.
Yeah, I just thought that'd be like kind of badass. I'm the general of Keck.
Yeah.
Right there. So like, MAGA, like Trump, Keck.
There's a lot to look at.
Type stuff.
Yeah.
And then Logan's just buff ass. He's fucking out there because he's ripped.
That is that's awesome. Endorsed by YouTube and Google official.
Official, yeah. This is branded here. So
they actually have like their respective like design houses collaborate.
Yeah. Well, there was a lot of red tape because YouTube didn't. They wanted like certain things like the kerning of the font different.
Yeah.
And then Google they were like, well, no, the colors aren't gonna. We got to do a different colorway.
Yeah,
anyway.
That is great.
There it is.
Oh, you guys worked on this?
We all sort of threw in. It was a lot of Joey on this.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Julian helped out. We all kind of. But Joey put in quite a few hours.
The dab ring. That's my contribution.
The Rick and Morty dab.
on that.
Yeah, that's great.
That's there you go, buddy.
Might want to hang that in like a private area.
Yeah, you can frame it and hang it somewhere private.
On your door.
Or you can display it for people and just kind of filter out anyone who doesn't like art.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I like that.
Like anyone who comes in and sees that and is revolted, they just
doesn't get it.
You don't get it. You don't get it.
Someone has an NFT.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
There you go.
I have permission for that?
No, you don't. But
I don't think anyone does with the Google and YouTube logos.
well, we'll contact the legal department. I mean, there's going to be various.
We'll cut them in.
We'll cut them in.
Well, thank you very much, guys. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
Luckily, we were able to get Sam to stick around with the rest of the group to have a chat around a fire, but I wasn't able to talk to Sam one-on-one after that. I think once Sam had revealed all the gaslighting stuff to me, he figured there wasn't really much of a reason to continue to cooperate because he had provided his entertainment, so why continue?
Whoa. There was like, I swear to God.
A lot of the most insightful stuff that we got was with Sam's crew after they had let their walls down. They all spoke very candidly with us. And it would have been nice if Sam gave us a similar level of respect.
We were like, what's the thing we could do to like make the funniest thing?
This idea of confusing people and never being genuine or only being genuine when you think it's obvious is a great game to play when the most important thing to you is never showing your taint to people. You can feel like a winner in a game that only you are playing.
I would punch Trump. Oh my God, I would love to punch Trump. Can you imagine that? You hate immigrants? Boom!
I would have been more stoked with the prank if he had allowed us to take a candid look at his life afterwards, but he shut us out. I don't know what his day-to-day life is really like. I don't know even surface level details about how he does things or, you know, if he's even in a relationship. It would be interesting to know, but we just don't know. As far as who is Sam and what is he about, it seems like he really likes comedy, even if that means being an asshole to people and not letting his wall down. I don't think that serves to benefit him in any way, but if that's a game that he wants to play, fair enough. All I can continue to do is read between the lines and assume that there's some truth in there somewhere.
Mr. Hyde, I'd like to know what message is it you'd like us to take away from that exactly?
I don't know, man. I guess that's up to you. I don't know. It's nothing. It's just a bunch of crap.
And that was the last shot.
What a fun day for you guys.
Yeah.
5 days. 4 days.
2 weeks. It was like a week and a half. Was it a week?
It was a week.
It was a week. Yeah, we did prep work though, so it's like 2 weeks, a week with prep work and then the week of shooting.
Even though iDubbbz does not want to release that footage, that week that we spent was so fun, man. It was very memorable.
I had so much fun, and I feel like if he released it, he'd get like fucking 20 million views.
Yeah,
I think it would be honestly so funny.
And I'm not just like, I agree, but I'm not just, my opinion isn't that way just because, you know, it's our doc. It's his other docs were pretty good.
He's good. His fucking work's good.
Yeah, they're very entertaining. Like that's his documentary stuff. I can tell he's trying to take a more serious turn instead of just like meme videos. I respect that. But that doc, if it ever does see the light of day, you get a lot of views because there's so much shit going on.
Mm-hmm. We packed it with detail.
Yeah.
And it made it an experience.
Big YouTube drama as Sam Hyde humiliates iDubbbz.
So iDubbbz initially thought he was going to be recording and filming a documentary on Sam Hyde, but instead Sam Hyde memed the whole situation and made a joke out of it and did a documentary inside of a documentary essentially.
iDubbbz did like edgy ironic humor kind of, but the Sam Hyde shit is a way different level.
Like many, I was left wondering, when the hell did iDubbbz and Sam fucking Hyde collaborate?
I did see the iDubbbz interview, and I
agree. He's very feminine.
You really can't tell who the real human being behind the face of Sam Hyde actually is. You can't tell if there's a real human there. And so, iDubbbz did a whole documentary about this very concept.
He was going to paint him in this negative light. I think that's what Sam's concerns were. So he and his crew, they just decided to completely prank iDubbbz.
And it's not even like a roasting or anything of iDubbbz, but it is Sam Hyde absolutely alphaing iDubbbz.
Before iDubbbz even meets Danny, he's accusing Sam of contributing to her mental problems.
I watched this part from Sam's perspective, and it looks like iDubbbz is picking up on this shit.
iDubbbz, Sam Hyde, two cultural icons clashing.
No, iDubbbz, he was trying to screw Sam. He was, he was a bad guy, basically. He's not cool. He messed things up with Sam, and I just.
Yo, should we wake Sam up? I don't think he's heard yet. We gotta tell him the news. We gotta tell him. Alright, fuck it, we'll wake him up. I fell asleep in his EC my Yankee vest. We gotta wake him up so he doesn't fuck it up. Yo, Sam. Sam. Yo, Sam. Yo, your space heater fell over. You're gonna burn up. Yo, you good? Yo, your space heater fell over. Yo.
I just had the craziest dream. Yo, I dreamt that iDubbbz did a documentary about us and basically made me into the biggest internet personality of all time.
Dude, your space heaters.
Oh, dude, that was wild.
That wasn't a dream.
What?
Check your phone.
What?
It wasn't a dream. So we saw the iDubbbz documentary. iDubbbz came out here into a crazy situation. I would have turned back. Okay, if I went out to interview my hero, Tim Heidecker, and he tried to pull some stunt on me, wouldn't have ended good. I would have left. I wouldn't have made a documentary. iDubbbz hanging in there, getting it done, doing the boxing thing, letting me almost kill him in the car, hanging with us with loaded firearms, going through all WEX security steps, everything. That's bold. No matter what way you cut it. And yeah, he left his mask on in the drive-thru. He's from California, okay? Cut him a fucking break. And second of all, to have cut it, I think that it's accurate and neutral, his documentary. Like he could have made it snarky. He could have been, oh well, this is the flip side. This is what actually happened. Like, he could have done that. But the documentary was extremely well cut. It was neutral. It represented what happened. And I think that's big, like character-wise, to not look for an angle to like get revenge or something. I think it's big-ish of him. Okay, so I'll say that. And also, I think he was as neutral as he could be. I know that some people are like, oh, you mentioned racism. He's got 8 million subscribers. He has to mention racism. For him to like even be associated with my name in any way is like a bold thing. He's playing with his livelihood at that point. So that's a huge deal. So I'm tremendously thankful to him. I talked about this with Nick. If the tables were turned, I would have made the documentary called 10 Reasons Why Sam Hyde's a Fat. And it would have just been like, oh yeah, we went out there, he tried to impress me with his car. He had these like 20-year-old guys like acting like they were like ironic, like some bullshit on some fucking like, yeah, okay, I get it. This is a crazy setup. It's not your real office. Okay. Like that's the way I would have. You could have framed the documentary that way, but he kept it neutral. He portrayed, what was going on. It was entertaining. I thought it was awesome. The lifting at the end is the icing on the cake, and I don't care that he didn't do 225. Okay, he did it with good form. You take the first step. All right, take the fucking first step. He did it. That's mannish of him. I like it. What else? What should I say?
Address the new people who are like on the channel for the first time. This is my only real channel. I have stuff posted here, but most of my stuff is on Gumroad, my Twitter. This. If you don't know me, here's what you need to know about what has happened and what's coming.
I think that says it all.
Damn, I keep ending up doing that in these videos.
Jeez. That good. There's some dog hair. A little bit of hair never hurt anybody.
You need some bone.
This is gonna satisfy me.
Oh, that sound.
Oh, that satisfied me.
Stomp it mad hard.
Don't talk, you're covering up the satisfying sound effect. Check this out. Satisfaction.
That pasta's probably satisfying, yeah.
Yo, that pasta? Yo. Oh, that's so satisfying. I wish you could feel my foot right now. It's like satisfying. It's just like an overload of satisfaction. Yo, Jet, can I... Oh, dude. I'm about to take my first satisfying... Oh,
dude, the smell. It's Julian's 3-day-old pasta.
There's been some talk of Sam Hyde getting involved in your event. Could you speak to that?
Yeah, we just did a live stream where we spoke to it a little bit, but essentially, like I mean, if anyone saw the documentary Getting Away with It, we worked with Sam Hyde for a period, and it was tough. You know, he was wanting to put on his own show, and he did, and it was funny, but he's not a super cooperative guy. He's very unpredictable. So involving him in our event just isn't a good idea. I think most people would.
Business risk.
I think most people would understand that.
Yeah, it's a huge business risk. I mean, we're getting guys signing to agree to be within like 7 pounds of each other. I can't trust that. I mean, you can't really trust it. It's just hard to have trust there.
Yeah, it's already hard enough wrangling, 22 YouTubers to make sure they are training, they are getting proper sparring in, they are making weight, they are eating right.
That's the other thing I want to add is like we've been, we fly to LA and we're meeting these guys' coaches, making sure that they actually have credible coaches that are like not, fitness boxing coaches. They're like actual guys that are going to, get them in there and sparring and know what they're doing. And I mean, we've really tried to ensure that everybody's getting proper training. So, I mean, you need a high amount of like cooperation between everybody. And it's just, unfortunately, I mean, there's a lot of guys that we would have loved to have on this card that just aren't cooperative.
Yeah, there's a list way longer than just Sam Hyde that we have to say no to,
So he actually wants to box Harley is the way I understand. And it's a no to Sam just because of the difficulties.
I mean, yeah, I mean, it is, but I'm also going to say, like, I don't know where you heard that. I've heard so much conflicting information in regards to that. Like, I don't believe anything.
Sam wants to fight a bunch of people. I've seen a bunch of, but also on top of that, it's like we've put way too much money and time into this to have one person. Also, like, do you think Dr. Mike would box on a card with Sam Hyde? Like,
oh, I totally get that, but I talked to Harley, right? Because Harley's a big guy, and who could realistically face Harley? Like, you need another giant. And
Aaron is so confident in his ability to box. We've talked to him about it. Trust me, like when I talked to Ego Raptor, I was like, look, like this is his size, like, because as long as you're over 200 pounds, right, like that's fair game. That's what the boxing commission has said. So we told them, like, look, this is how it is. And Aaron is so confident that he's, gonna be fine, that we just let him go at it.
Well, I hit up Harley and asked him who he wants to box. He said Sam, and then Sam tweeted out basically like, what his music would be as he came out or whatever. And I was getting really excited for that because, look, I understand that, Sam might not be on brand, but as far as a show and entertainment, like, yes. That's right.
Yeah, we would lose half the card though. Like legit, actually, and all the sponsors.
Yeah, I can think of a ragtag group of people that like Sam could probably box with in the future, or an event that he would probably have to create, and that would be cool. Some crazy event with all sorts of non-brand friendly people. I think that'd be fucking awesome. But it's just like not really a discussion for us.
Yeah, we can't entertain it.
When are we gonna find out? I'm sorry. Go ahead. I've been asking nonstop. Go ahead, Fight Lounge.
Okay. Well, I think their point is the first impression is everything. Just look at Showstar. Showstar damaged their rep. They're in the mud. No one wants to work with them. So what happened to the Social Gloves? Nobody got paid. Their name being dragged through mud. So like from their point of view, it's like, yo, this event has to go good. It can't go bad. So that's where like Sam, okay, maybe he can be on Career Clash 2, but the first one has to go smoothly.
No.
If there's a possibility of a headbutt from the human being, we are not going to have them on the card. That's just like how I see it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, basically it really has nothing. I mean, first impressions, good and all that, but like like you need brand consistency, and like we need to sort of show people what this event's all about. If you look at everyone on the card, like these are like super decent people, and they have very thriving, successful careers. They have not, been.
They're all interesting.
Yeah, so that's what we want to keep it to. Like it's a super positive event. There's like no reason to involve people that might taint that.
That being said, like it being super positive and everything, I'm sure anybody who's in here who has ever been, even sparring, like once you face off with somebody, you're in a fight. Like these are going to be fights. I don't want people to think that it's going to be fluffy. Like you're going to have two people that are, in a fight, punching each other. So
no, 100%. And Anissa, a lot of things people don't understand is like if you don't step in the ring, or if you've never been in the ring, you really cannot make a comment on how poorly somebody does or what happens in the ring.
Yeah,
because once you get punched in the face, the fight starts, and you can't even explain to somebody what that feeling is like. So I respect every single person who ever even has the courage to step into a ring. Like yesterday at an event I was in, a girl volunteered and she jumped in. To be frank, she got her ass whooped, and she was embarrassed afterwards. And she came up to me and she said, "Do you think everyone's gonna like laugh at me when they see the video?" And I said, "I don't give a fuck what anybody says, because none of the people who are laughing at you have the courage to do what you just volunteered to do. So it takes so much to just step into the ring. So respect to every single fighter who's gonna be in there, and I'm sure it's gonna be a real fight all around."
Let me speak on this for a second, because I've been fighting for a female influencer boxing match. I don't know why we haven't seen it yet.
I agree.
And on your card, I thought it was going to happen. Now that you're out, is it going to happen?
For sure. As soon as I couldn't, listen, the female fight was my passion project. It was super important to me. I also have hated the fact that there hasn't been like one single female fight. So as soon as I wasn't good to go, we were right on it finding a replacement, and we have a replacement, contract signed and everything. Yodeling Haley, she's a TikToker. She's gonna be fighting Minx.
Yeah. Also, shout out to Michelle Kerr, I think her name is.
Yeah, Michelle.
She is looking for a fight as well. We wanted her to get on our card, but we're running out of space, and it's also really hard to find.
She's small.
Females.
And Minx is big. We wanted to put them together, but Minx is 5'10", she's 5'1", 5'2", so it wasn't going to happen. But, if any females out there want to box and they're within that range, that's who to talk to.
Okay.
Wait 1 second. iDubbbz, I just want to throw this out there. If you ever need a 135-pound fighter to step in at any given notice, we at Happy Punch got you with Dean the Great. He's ready, and he will give you a fantastic show and night of boxing.
And he's one of the most positive people I know. There's no drama with him at all.
Okay.
Cool.
I was going to say Sam is in here. He wants to be a speaker. But before I add him on, what's this rumor about Alex Wasabi fighting Manny Pacquiao's son?
Yeah, it's I think Alex Wasabi. I mean, that's sort of like, I don't know, like potentially in the works. It's hard to say. Like the Pacquiao son thing was just a he's starting to get into boxing. I think he had his first pro fight, or maybe it was an amateur fight.
It was an amateur fight.
Recently. It was just an idea we had like pretty early on. I think quite a bit before he made his debut in the Showstar fight. So I think like Wasabi's plans have just like he's had a lot of like opportunities and everything. So he's got to think about what his path is going forward. So may or may not happen. It's still being talked about. So we'll see.
Super fair. Look, there's a lot of reasons why I'm excited about your event, but I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, did you say 22 different creators are in this event, meaning 11 different matches? Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah, I mean, that was our starting number. It's a little bit less now because of all the injuries.
We have 9 confirmed right now.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, we start out with a lot of heavyweights.
Yeah.
But that's also another reason why we've been, avoiding bringing people on, is like injuries are no joke, and we want people who are kind of physically ready now.
Yeah.
We can't like give them an extra, few months.
There's just been a lot of like heavyweights that don't understand how much, torque and how much you're twisting your spine and moving around. And there's been a lot of like slip discs and stuff like that that's come forward. So
one more question. I'm bringing Sam in. I was watching you guys Twitch stream before this happened. And you said you almost got Blueface on the card.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wouldn't say almost, but it was like
it was a conversation. They wanted money. We were actually fine to give money, but Blueface, I think, looked at Ian's branding and kind of decided it wasn't for him. I think that's what ended up happening.
We actually have no idea. That's just something Anissa made up, I think. Well, I mean, we haven't gotten official confirmation, but it was just kind of like a talks that petered out.
Yeah.
The money thing is such a curse, right? Because one, you can't really pull off an event, a good event, when you have to pay out a lot of money or towards the top of the card or whatever. But then if you do charity where nobody gets paid, then it's hard to get certain people, right? It cuts you off from the Austin McBrooms, the Taylor Holder, and almost everybody that's already doing the boxing stuff.
Totally.
Oh, we have Sam here. Sam, there was talk of you being on this card. I don't think it's happening now. It sounds like it's not going to happen. But how serious are you about boxing, and who would you love to box in the future?
I mean, I'm the guy that iDubbbz. Would you say that I inspired your boxing career?
No, you did not.
Okay. Okay. What did?
Rice Gum. He DM'd me.
Okay. Well, anyway, I would like to fight. I would really want to fight. I
I like Harley. I think he's a good guy. I think that would be probably exciting because he's huge. He's a huge man, and I'm a big man. I got bacon wrapped around my fists right now as we speak. As a matter of fact, I'm ready to come in there and slug it out with a giant dude. But my target right now is Hassan Piker. Have you heard of that guy?
We have. Not a fan, by the way.
Yeah, I think he's cruising for a bruiser right now, and I'm gonna put it on him.
That's interesting. That would be interesting if you could get like a Hassan Piker in the ring. I mean, that would break the internet. That would be a circus for sure. But what's your main beef with him?
Well, he's kind of like he's the guy on the left, that's like the alpha male on the left, and like if you're gonna be a big muscled guy that takes steroids and whatnot, like why not be able to back it up with actual violence? And I think that if we were to cross paths in the ring, we would probably both learn a lot from it, politically speaking, and I think we would both have a healing moment.
That would be amazing. I do love how you said you would wrap bacon around your fist for epic mealtime. I caught that one. That was a good one. All right, so iDubbbz, back to your event. When is this card going to be announced? Because like we know, obviously it's our job to try to figure out who's on the event and whatnot. But I don't have 9 matches figured out, not even close. So when are we going to get this card?
Did you not click on the website link in the video, Keem?
Oh, I'm currently on vacation. My team probably has everything.
Yeah, the lineups are on the website, but we're gonna put out a trailer tomorrow morning.
Could you tell us for the Twitter Spaces who's on the card?
Yeah, we can. We'll scroll through it right now. So we've got Harley, Epic Mealtime against Ego Raptor. So Aaron Hansen.
Mm-hmm.
We have Hundar from
Cow
Chop against AB from the H3 podcast. We have Yodeling Haley against Justa Minx. We have Ryan McGee from Super Mega against Alex Ernst. We have Matt Watson from Super Mega against Dad or Nathan Barnett. We have I Did a Thing against the Odd Ones Out, James. We have Michael Reeves versus Graham Steffen. And that's it right now. We have another individual who you will know of who had an opponent, but the opponent has an injury, so we're looking for a replacement.
Yeah, so we should have a little bit of extra info going out via a trailer tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
What's the weight class the weight class you're looking for to fill in that spot?
Heavyweight.
It's heavyweight.
Well, I believe Sam Hyde has just caught Corona. Oh, that's hilarious. But yeah, I mean, is there room to still do 11 fights if people come last minute? Because, man,
I don't think so.
The thing is, what we want, like all these guys that we have on the card, we were getting them in November to like match up with coaches and get ready to train. Like we really don't want last minute, like guys jumping in the ring, not knowing what they're doing at all. If there were a few boxing YouTubers that have contacted us that if we can find matchups for them, it might happen.
Yeah, so we were talking to Slim and Minicon, and they both seem nice and like ready to fight. But it's just a matter of finding people who are like at their skill level, because we don't want to match this guy who's new to influencers who have already boxed.
Yeah, that makes sense. Outside of the boxing matches, is there any musical talent or any surprises other than the boxing matches that will be tied into this event?
Well, I'm curious what you guys would be interested in. I mean, obviously, we got a lot of opinions on that. Last time you'd mentioned getting someone out there to sing the national anthem. I thought that was a good idea. Do you have anything else like that? Because I'm fine with just fights, to be honest.
I like the musical acts, but they cannot sing more than like one song. If they come out and sing one song in between two matches, it's a great break. If they do more than that, it turns into a concert, and it's not. You shouldn't do it.
Yeah.
What do you think of like we have a couple of streamers that we've been thinking about for commentating or like pre-fight interviews, like going in the locker room and talking to the guys and like kind of, you know,
That stuff is absolutely necessary.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
The
Well,
one
go
go
ahead.
ahead. I was just going to say the one problem with Showstar that I noticed is it was just there wasn't any breaks into these matches. It was just match,
Yeah.
match, and it somehow, even though you would feel like you're getting entertainment like nonstop, somehow you got bored because it went to match to match to match. There wasn't that segment in between to kind of build up hype between the next thing, you know?
You definitely need a breather. You definitely need a breather.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, I think we want to focus on commentators probably.
I have this. This is my passion project. What would you think if there was like a picture like Nick Avocado like having a mukbang off in the corner somewhere? Would you like
And
that?
you like cut to that randomly.
I'm actually friends with Nick, and I could get Nick to go there and actually do it in real time.
That's
and
what
it would,
yeah.
And it would be so cool to see him start with a bunch of food, and then in between matches you do an update with a commentator talking to Nick, and the food has gone down and down. That would be funny.
That's my passion project. Either him or the Hodge twins doing food reviews. One of the two.
Okay, speaking of the event, you know, you guys released the price for the pay-per-view, which is $20, which is a good price. What is the venue? Can you guys name that yet?
No, we can't talk about the venue yet. We just want to get things like a little bit more solidified. That'll be on April 8th. Don't know exactly when, if it'll be like, you know, midnight that tickets go on sale, but yeah, it's a good location. Yeah,
there's been a lot of good events there, so it's built for this type of event. The location.
It's not a backyard.
Not a backyard. Yeah.
So I guess the question is about Dr. Mike. Is, you know, a lot of these guys, they're like kind of spying to see what their opponent's up to. They're trying to get, you know, leaked tapes of seeing their opponent in training. Have you been studying your opponent?
I can speak to this.
Okay.
So I follow him on Instagram, and I've seen every Instagram story he's ever posted. I've seen his so the aftermath of his like first day of sparring, and he had like some blood on him. It kind of looked like maybe like a buckle or a clip from his like from his jock like hurt him or something. It like made an imprint on his chest or something like that. So I've noticed that he does bleed. He is immortal. So yeah, I've been studying, and I'm prepared.
Well, we just hit 1,500 people in the room right now. If everyone could just hit the share button. We're here talking with iDubbbz and his wife about the Creator Clash charity boxing event. 9 matches confirmed.
Yes, also, you can go to thecreatorclash.com and buy tickets now. Early bird special is $20. By the way, those Jake Paul events, those are upwards of $60, so you know this is a good deal.
And that's only one influencer.
Yeah.
This is like 20.
You get a lot of value.
Team
Now,
Lounge Happy Punch, we got to be front row at this event. We got to be there.
Oh,
yeah. I'm down. Nathan, you're here, also known as Dad. He's a content creator. He's in the Creator Clash event. Dad, look, I know you and iDubbbz sparred. Talk to us about what happened.
Well, what should I say, Ian? Ian clocked me really good one time and actually took me down to my knee once, hit me in the solar plexus. And I wasn't sure. I think I might have started bringing maybe too much intensity because it wasn't like all out sparring, but it's hard. It's easy to get carried away. And I can't tell how hard I'm punching sometimes. I think I'm pulling my punches a little bit, but Ian hit me so hard. I think I might have come at him too hard in defense.
I
So
hit
that's
you
kind
so
of
hard
my
you
perspective.
came.
What's that?
Nah, Nathan's a dominator. I have a gym with like 6 different dudes that I rotate and spar with, and Nathan just came on a whim and threw down with like 5 random dudes that he didn't even
Not
know.
only are these random dudes, well, like a couple of them are like AMC training, like at one of the top gyms for MMA fighters, like been doing it 20 years. Like Nathan gets in there and he's just freaking punches are flying. I mean, it was fun to watch, but I think what Nathan's trying to say is like when they got into sparring, like you start upping intensity, agreed upon. And Nathan was getting in there and he was getting intense, so Ian was like, all right, well, this is where we're going. And I think it just surprised Nathan, I think, when he received the body shot a bit.
Yeah, and iDubbbz definitely punches hard. So that's one thing I learned from.
Was it a liver shot?
It was a liver shot, yeah.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, it like knocked the wind out of me a little bit, and I tried to I was like, okay, I can get through this, and then a second later, I was like, oh no, I can't. I should get down on my knee, and I had to like get down for a second, because it took my breath away. But I learned
Dad,
a lot that day.
Dad, were you just playing it cool to make sure you solidified your spot in the roster?
I just wanted to make Ian feel strong, so he didn't kick me out. But I did learn from those guys that these guys were like legit MMA guys who were like very ripped that were like punching me. Yeah. And I learned that I can definitely take a hit to the head like all day from these guys. So that made me feel good about my match against Matt, and it also taught me to block better, like my stomach and stuff. So I'm very, very prepared, and I 100% plan on taking Matt out in the first round, like right away.
Hell yeah.
I've done research on your match, and my thoughts is that you are actually going to win 100%. That's my thoughts on that.
Thank you. I mean, I like Matt. We're friends, and I feel bad. It's like it is weird, like punching your friend. Like these other guys, I don't know, so it was a little easier. So it might be weird punching someone I like, but I'll do what I have to do.
Hey fighters, I have a question for you guys. So one thing I always make note of everybody going into events is what happens the night of the event, when your adrenaline is at a different level, and the importance of, being calm before the fight. What is your backgrounds with being in front of crowds and performing, growing up, whether you were a musician, whether you did tours as a YouTuber, like how do you guys handle being in front of the bright lights?
That's a great question, because iDubbbz, have you ever been in I've never seen you throughout your whole career in a crowd of people that I can remember.
Man, I won public speaking championship at my school, so I'm great in front of people.
That's sarcastic.
Nah. I don't think I'm good in front of crowds, but we'll see.
I'm about to say, because all the YouTube boxers in the past, KSI, Logan, Jake, you can name them, they've all said once that bell rings, it's like the oh shit, this is a real moment. They even Fousey can speak on it. Like you instantly forget. You have to rely on your instincts.
So by the time I was walking out of the fight, I'm blacked out. The next thing I know, I'm in the Amir Khan's interviewing me. My nose is broken. My dad's taking me to the hospital with the blows, not even knowing what happened. So in my documentary, when my mom is on the phone with me, she goes, "Baby, why didn't you defend yourself?" My literal response was, "I don't know," because I didn't even know what happened for the fight. Granted, now going into a next fight, I understand the importance of Jake Paul's breathing techniques. His, how calm he comes into the fight and not being angry before a fight. So it's definitely a thing. And when Taylor Holder and Bryce lost their fight, and I begged them to take note of that fact, at each interview when people asked them what happened, they said, it was our first event, the bright lights got to us, we weren't ready to handle that pressure.
Fousey, I don't know if there's any way to fix your audio, but it sounds like you're walking through a Walmart right now. But let me say this about Fousey. Fousey, you've taken the greatest L in the ring, because now you have 2 fighters that have lost that are begging to fight you. Like, it's perfect bait because it's working out. We have Bryce Hall and we have Deji begging to fight Fousey too right now. So you're going to win in the end with that.
Absolutely. But that was just something for, Nathan iDubbbz. Like, you can be prepared in the gym, and whatever. But like once that bright light's here and you hear the crowd, it's gonna be different.
We'll probably be in contact with a sports psychologist. I played competitive sports my whole life. So I'm kind of aware of what's going to happen and how it's going to feel. I've already been talking to Ian about it, but we'll have a sports psychologist and work through like, walking, doing ring walks and like all of that stuff. I think we'll be good.
Mm-hmm. I'll practice taking off my shirt.
I personally
Ian, I want
love
to see
the live.
I want to see how much better Ian's gotten. I want to feel your power levels, man.
I think you're going to be shocked, Sam.
It's
I think you're going to be
accelerated.
the most shocked because you've seen what he used to look like.
He looks. Honestly, man, you look really good.
How much weight did you have to put on, iDubbbz?
So I guess frame of reference, probably back in July. That was a few months after like that documentary was filmed. I was probably 150 then. Now I'm 185.
That's insane. Like, is there something that you did to help you eat? Like, a lot of people smoke or edibles, whatever. Like, what did you do to put on the pounds?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, just weightlifting with Anissa and eating a lot. That's pretty, I mean.
Yeah, I have a kinesiology background, nutrition background, so I'm able to kind of like help.
She was guiding me the whole time. Yeah. Tell me what to eat, when to eat, how to eat. Told me to eat fast. Kind of odd, but okay.
Is there any fear, because you come across so confident in these videos and whatnot, is there any fear? Is there any moments of, oh, what if I don't win? Anything like that?
No, I think I think a lot of like influencers, like they don't want to get to this point where they don't want to lose and get knocked out and bullied and ashamed and have memes made of them and all this sort of stuff. But I think over the years that's been like less of a thought that people have. I think it's part of the reason why we got as many creators as we have in our event. It's like less of a fear because no one's expecting me to dominate. But when I do dominate, it will be epic. And
not only
I'm a winner
that,
either way.
Yeah, win or lose for iDubbbz, I think, the fact that he's going against somebody as feared as Dr. Mike in the community and nobody has seen Dr. Mike fight yet is such a huge thing. And also, iDubbbz, I'm sorry for saying this, but hearing from a coach how good you look in person, I'm sure that no matter what, your performance is going to look great. I think either day you come out as a winner on top. Granted, I'm not saying that means you're not going to come out as the winner with an epic win. I'm just saying, regardless of what happens, you're a champion.
I get it, Fuzi. I appreciate that, man.
Let me say this. Are you familiar with the curse of I'm going to shock the world?
Oh, man.
Wait, what'd you say?
There's a curse, and it's the tweet, I'm going to shock the world. Nate Robinson tweeted out he got knocked out by Jake Paul. Then Bryce Hall tweeted out he got beaten by Austin Groom. Deji tweeted out twice. He lost twice. And I think there was another person that tweeted out, I'm going to shock the world, and lost. KSI recently said in a video that he is going to tweet out, I'm going to shock the world before he fights Alex Wasabi so he can break the curse. Are you interested in attempting to break the curse?
No, I don't think so. I think it's just a curse. I'm not stronger than a curse. We'll let that curse live on.
Fair enough.
Okay, I have a question.
I'm stronger than a curse.
Do you guys know?
Sam, don't you tweet it. Don't tweet it. It's gonna be bad.
Do it.
Do you guys know the size of the gloves yet for the event?
No, we're not exactly sure. If it's a pro match, it'll be 10 ounces. But for everyone else, we want people to, especially the big guys, to not to give each other severe head trauma. So we'll probably do 14 or 16.
Is there going to be headgear?
Depends. I personally want the bigger guys to wear headgear, but it's going to be up to them and the boxing commission. I don't know how strict they are with that stuff. We've only heard rumors about what it'll be like, but we're trying to get everyone to not wear headgear that, obviously doesn't, that hasn't had brain trauma in the past.
I know the answer to this is probably going to be a hell no because we've already covered it, but Technicals is in here as a listener. He's a relatively he's a medium-sized YouTuber, I would say. He's been trying to fight this other commentator, John Swan. Are you familiar with these two?
Oh my God. No, none of those names ring a bell at all.
John Swan.
Hey, all you do is put them on the prelims. Let's put them on prelims.
Yeah, I mean it's one of these things. We're open to putting people on the undercard, but like we've said throughout this whole call, like we want cooperative people and people who take the shit seriously. So
and aren't going to headbutt each other.
Yeah.
By the way, I would never headbutt anybody I know. Initially, you brought that up when my name.
Yeah, because you're too tall, Sam. That's the only reason why.
Hey guys, I'm sorry if this was asked because I've been like Keem said, walking through a Walmart the whole time. Do you guys have your commentators and the ring announcer and everything solidified and sorted yet, or is that still something you're looking for?
Yeah, we want jobs.
Yeah, I know. You guys might have to be the sort of
get Ethan.
Ethan Klein?
Yeah, he's charismatic.
Yeah, I'll commentate with him, but there might be headbutts.
Now, we've talked to a couple of live streamers that we find to be very funny that we think will be good commentators.
We want a healthy mix of commentators that actually understand the sport of boxing and can actually like tell people when things are good or things are bad, because I mean, people who are watching the sport that have never boxed themselves, they need someone that actually understands what's going on to like explain things.
Speak of the devil, we got Wade Plemons in here.
Yeah.
That's one of the guys that we've been looking at.
We're trying to scout him, Wade.
Well, you also need the guy that can go, oh shit, like you need that guy too.
Yeah, those people are rare.
We've got quite a few people that they were my dream picks that have said that they're interested. So
yeah,
who's your dream pick?
Well, none of your business, Sam.
If they decide to cancel, me and Sam will definitely do it.
Cool.
That's great.
I'm joined today by the great Sam Hyde, the newest signing to Happy Punch Promotions.
The Candyman.
The Candyman.
Who can take a rainbow and fill it in with glee, Donig? Do you hear what I'm saying? The Irish Candyman, mate.
I do. I hear what you're saying. Thank you for doing your research. Your jacket is completely ruined.
Jacket's up.
Yeah.
Can I swear, Donig?
Sorry?
Can I swear?
Yeah, because we can censor it. Doesn't matter. It'll get beeped out, but you can swear, it doesn't matter.
Technology.
Exactly. I'm very excited to speak to you after your signing with Happy Punch Promotions. I want to know, first off, when did you first get in touch with Keem and decide I want to pursue this boxing thing?
Keem saw me. Man, we go way back. He basically saw me boxing on the streets of South Boston. And he said, who the is this Irish fighting Candyman? Who the is this Irish fighting Candyman legend? Who can take a licorice stick and make it taste like pumpkin? The Candyman can. That's what I said to him. That's exactly what I said to him. And next thing I know, I'm signed to Happy Punch Promotions, ready to get psychotic, ready to inflict pain.
How does it feel to you when iDubbbz says you're too dangerous for the event? He doesn't want you on there.
Oh, don't get me started on Mr. iDubbbz. Ooh, the Candyman's got a special surprise for Mr. iDubbbz, Mr. Ian. Ooh, I'm thinking maybe I'll twist him up into a chocolate-coated pretzel.
Yeah, well, you would have to let you near him for your.
I like the sound of that, Donig.
I love.
Do you like the way that sounds, Blarmy lad?
Of course.
Ooh, you're getting me started talking about Mr. iDubbbz. I inspired iDubbbz. I taught him my candy style. I showed him what it meant to do battle as a man. He goes and creates a boxing promotion, doesn't invite his best friend. That!
Were you upset? Were you sad when he told you You know what? You're not brand friendly enough. You're not safe enough for us.
Oh, I would, and I know that's not what it's about, by the way. I'm not brand friendly enough. Title, wrist wrapper. I'm officially sponsored. How's that for brand friendly?
It's very
How's
brand
this
friendly.
for brand friendly? Wrap your wrists up real good. Listen, it's not that I'm not brand friendly. It's that he's scared of me. He's scared of the candy man. He's scared of the Irish candy man because they used to call me the Irishman.
Mm-hmm. And then
Because
they
I'm Irish, Donig. You know how we go, you and me. You're Irish, right?
Two Irishmen just
You
doing
know how
it.
we
Yeah.
fucking get being Irish?
Of course we do.
Like Conor McGregor.
We're exactly like Conor McGregor. Me, you, and Conor.
Me, you, Conor McGregor, the Irishman. We drink a bottle of Jameson, knock anybody out. We're Irish.
Easy. One bottle, that's not enough.
I give away Irish sunglasses to me dear old ma, to me wife and me girlfriend. You want a pair of Irish sunglasses? Give them away, even to me dear old ma.
Was there ever any chance that you were going to fight on this iDubbbz event? Did they ever talk to you about it and then something changed, or was it never really in the books?
No, to be perfectly honest, I think iDubbbz just doesn't like me, and it's a strange thing because he came out here. I gave him entertaining footage. I tried to show him some cool stuff, and he just doesn't like me, man.
A lot of people said it was like a father-son relationship between you two.
Hey, if that's what you want to call it, I don't see why not. The Irishman and his little Irish lad.
So when do you think you're going to get the chance to box?
We're trying to set it up for the Irish in front of my hometown Irish people, of course. We're trying to set that up. However, I don't have a passport, so I got to get that done immediately.
Are you going to the event? I don't know if we're allowed, but July 25th, is that what you're planning?
Keemstar's got something in the works in Ireland, I'm told.
That's what I'm told. The same thing. I was talking to the promoter of that event. I didn't know that you were involved. But that would be amazing.
I did not hear this from Keemstar. I heard this on the grapevine. I don't know if it's real. I am trying to be ready to travel to Ireland if need be, back to my homeland.
Of course. Where you've only been one time, is that correct?
I've been there plenty of times, laddie. What are you saying there, Donald? Are you calling me a liar? You know the Irish don't lie. We don't take kindly to being called liars, mate.
That's true. You do a great American accent. It's almost like your real Irish accent is like obviously that one's real, but the American one sounds okay for someone who's doing an impression.
The impression that I've been cultivating for years for this moment. You're correct.
Exactly right. I'm very excited about it. So the plan is to fight this summer and to finally show people, because you do a lot of I don't know what the right word is, trolling or messing around, but you don't show people, you unironically, like, sparring with people or hitting the pads or anything like that a lot. Do you think that people are going to be surprised at how good you are when you box?
I think they're going to be surprised at how Irish I am.
Of course. That's true. What about skills?
Nah.
You're going to be terrible.
They know everything already. It depends. It depends if we can get this fucking weasel Hassan Piker out of his hiding spot. You know this guy?
I know the
this
name.
Clown Donick. You hear what he said about the Irish people? Are you aware of this, man?
What did he say about our people?
He said you're a bunch of tossers, mate.
No way he said that.
He did.
There's no way. Hassan called us tossers?
He called you a bunch of tossers and bums.
Right. Called us a bunch of tossers and bums.
That's right.
Yeah. That's sick.
We got to take him out. Okay? Ethnic hatred. This guy, he's Turkish. He wants to take out Irish people. I don't get it, okay? It's ethnic hatred. I'm going to take him out before he gets a chance.
Absolutely.
But first, we got to get him crawling out of the woodwork, okay? He's my size. What are the fucking muscles for, Hassan? You want to be some tough guy? Are you the left-wing tough guy? What's the fucking point if you can't stand up for yourself? You do nothing. I've talked to people who've talked to you. You are a pussy. Do something about it. Come take me out. Please. Put me out of my misery, you
Are you
the Irishman.
Are you concerned about, like, if you go out there in July on this date that we're talking about and you get a fight in the summer, are you concerned about scaring him off? I guess he's already kind of scared off, right? It wouldn't be like if you put in a great performance, there's no way Hassan's going to come out and want to fight you.
His last remaining excuse, according to the channels that are open, the people that I've talked to who've talked to him, his last remaining excuse is, oh, I can't platform that guy. I can't give him a platform.
Yeah.
So all I have to do is get a bigger platform. And that's what I hope to do this summer. Get that big platform, call him out for not supporting Black charities. I have, I don't know if it's still worth $2 million, but we had $2 million of cryptocurrency ready to go for whatever charity he wants to come fight me. If he fought me back when I made this with this offer at whatever the Bitcoin price was, we had $2 million ready to go if he won, and he didn't even say anything about it. That's money that could go. You could, whatever charity you want, send him $2 million, courtesy Hassan Piker. But no, he can't do it. He won't do it. He's a bottom line Irish.
Of course. When you did that video where you were saying, Lena Dunham, I'm going to go after you. When you did that video, were you seriously training at that point, or were you just messing around in the gym?
I was just fooling around in the gym, and that's not. I would never seriously call out Lena Dunham for anything other than a one-sided. We'll leave that for another time.
Yes,
but I would never attempt to do licensed combat with Lena Dunham. I know that would be absurd, except for when I go trans.
Of course.
Then it'll be fair.
Absolutely. What about so when did you start actually training in a way where you thought, like, I would actually like to compete in boxing at some point?
About a month ago.
So when you did the iDubbbz thing, you hadn't seriously started training?
No, I was just fucking around my boys in the backyard.
This
you know
is
what I'm saying,
beautiful.
Donna? You feel me, Donna?
Shredded, bro.
This is a $2,000 suit. I do this for fun.
That's crazy.
The pockets are fake.
That's how I know it's a new suit, because the pockets aren't fake. You just haven't opened them yet. You haven't cut them open.
Oh, is that how suits work? I didn't even know that's how suits work.
This is exciting. So Hassan's probably not going to fight you next.
No, it's not.
Who is your ideal opponent when you do make your debut?
I'm thinking iDubbbz.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe not after that documentary. You smoked him, it wasn't even close, and you weren't even trying, and he was trying very hard, and it wasn't even a little bit close. I don't think he wants that.
I could cut down 100 pounds easy. I could do anything physical because I'm nasty. Because my Irish genes, because my fucking Irish genes might give me the power to do anything.
Of course. This is beautiful.
You got any other questions, Donick?
That looks good. You look absolutely jacked.
Excuse me? I know you want to admire the show. You got any questions, Donick? I burned my neck. I burned my neck.
You burned your neck?
On the shirt thing.
That's not good.
Any other questions, Donick?
I have further ones. I do want to ask. How did YouTubers is when you fight, what's your corner team? Who's in your corner for this fight?
The voices in my head.
Georgie, are they going to let us fight at iDubbbz's show? No, Georgie, they're not. They're jealous of us. They want to make us look foolish, but iDubbbz is not going to. It's not going to work for him. Ooh, where are we going to fight, Georgie? I don't know. This summer in Ireland.
That's a lot of meta irony going on.
That's my corner team, Donick.
That's true.
You just met him.
Yeah, well, I'm very excited about it. So you're going to be
Georgie and Georgie.
Georgie and Georgie. Two Georgies.
Yeah.
I guess the parents of the voices in your head weren't super creative.
No.
What did you think of the way you were portrayed in that documentary?
I looked like a fucking idiot, man.
I don't think so. I think you look great.
I'm just kidding.
I don't.
I think it's pretty accurate. I think it was pretty accurate. The one thing he said was that he thought I was telling him to hit him as an invite. Do you remember that part?
Yes.
He suspected I was saying to hit me so that I could have an excuse to hit him back harder, which is that's not the way I roll. I would never like sadistically bully anybody like that. I just wanted him to actually fucking try it so that he could feel what boxing is like.
I asked you a question earlier. I'd love to know the real answer is how you and Keem got in touch and decided to work out a deal to become your boxing promoter.
We just got on Twitter there, and it worked out. It went swimmingly. It went fluidly. We had a little conversation with no hiccups.
What does Fousey think of you?
I don't know. I hope he likes me a lot. I hope he thinks about me every day.
Of course, just like I do.
I hope so.
Okay, so last one from me. What can fans expect when you step in the ring? Can they expect a legitimately good technical boxer, or do you think it's going to be like Harley was saying, when you fight someone, it's going to be ugly, it's going to be it's not going to be pleasing on the eye. People are going to say, is this a real this isn't real boxing, or are you do you have some technical skills having been doing this stuff for a while?
I think they can expect some serious fruitcake and some mental oddities and some borderline gymnastics and something extremely shocking and disturbing.
That's fantastic. I can't wait for people to see, read.
I don't want to watch it.
That's true.
I wouldn't want to watch it. I'd be too upset with myself.
Of course. So you won't watch it back after whoever it is in the fight, you're going to brutalize.
Hell no. I'm not watching that back. I have no idea what I'm going to do. I know I'm not going to want to watch it back. Ever get that feeling, Donick?
I get it every second. So
there you go, brother.
Thank you very, very much for your time. By the way, I'm happy that we've done a decent length of time here, 25, 30 minutes, something like that. I haven't been called a blockhead yet. I feel like I've really achieved something as a reporter.
Hey man, you raised the bar, okay? You showed him how it's done. Because Irish reporters and Irish fighters got one thing in common. We're fucking extremely.
How did Harley look when you trained him?
He's actually not bad.
Because he was. Yeah, you're fixing the shirt with your sponsor.
Harley, no bullshit. He's got physical intelligence. He was able to do stuff. And he's also got in the video footage that you'll see. I don't know if he'll leave it in. He complained a lot, but after he complained, he did the damn work. He's a hardworking man. So I was very impressed with my boy Harley there.
Will you go to Florida for the fight, or are you banned?
No comment. I can't comment on that right now, Donick. You know why. I couldn't tell you what I have planned for iDubbbz's little get-together. The time man cometh.
Oh man, that's so. I'm very excited for this. I hope that I see you there when I get there.
Oh, you'll be seeing me there, laddie, and we'll give you an Irish hello and an Irish goodbye.
I feel like an Irish goodbye would be if you just cut this off right now. That would be a real Irish goodbye.
You're tempting me. I'm not going to do it because I'm going to give you the professional courtesy to get off any other questions you might have.
I appreciate the amount of stuff you have given me already, and I can't wait to sit down.
What's the most serious? Give me a real serious one. What's the real burning question on your mind?
I want to. Well, what I ask a lot of these YouTube guys is, oh, he got me. He got me. Sam Hyde, everybody. Sam Hyde, ladies and gentlemen. That was beautiful.